Hack would love to meet Cathis Kron.
And we are live with session 24 of Earthdawn, Tales of His Majesty's Royal Exploratory Forces, or Force.
Tales of His Majesty's Lost in a Jungle Exploratory Force.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, like every exploratory force.
Can't be lost. I haven't been there yet.
Who would like to remind people what happened last time?
Let me see. I think we picked up last time with we were trudging through the jungle, looking for a few airships, and instead we found centipedes. Deeply unpleasant experience. Do not recommend centipedes. 1 out of 5 on TripAdvisor. But they died, and we didn't yet. So then we went on and we met the big cheese of the forest himself, Mr. Asun, and his 2 manticores that decided to speak for him. And then what was it after that? Yeah, then we went, and he basically told us that, oh yeah, you're going to get those airships? Well, if you can evict the current tenants, then they're yours. So then we went to take a look at the current tenants. The current tenants were wyverns. Don't like wyverns. Wyverns are big, scary, have murderous poison, and eat people. So we've been having long arguments about what exactly to do about that, and we've come up with the rudiments of a plan that involve finding a thick copse of trees that would be difficult to fly through about 2 miles away, waiting for one of the wyverns to decide to leave to go hunting or something, and then trying to attract the other one by lighting a fire. And so we're really going to hope that one wyvern shows up, crawls inside this copse of trees where it can't fly anymore, and then we hit it till it dies, and no one dies of being wyverned.
Of being wyverned?
Yes, being wyverned. That's what you put on the autopsy report. Is he got wyverned?
Okay, so that should be very entertaining. I will attempt not to get wyverned.
Highly recommended. Yep. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. And yeah, anything I'm missing?
No, I think that's right.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
All right. So let's see. Who do we have who's going to be on front line? Got Kothar, Orca, Kinsey, and me. Right, okay. Everyone gets 2 Keelia's antidotes. They last for 8 hours. Take them before you get hit, but do not take them if we're not going to be fighting within those 8 hours, because we only have the 8, and once we're out of those, we have no way to stop you from dying to wyvern poison, besides, your own resource, your own tough constitution. So yeah, we have no way to stop you from dying to wyvern poison.
Okay.
So yeah, hopefully if we can attract them, then, as soon as one starts diving for us, then everyone just go ahead and have a quick sip of those, and we should be fine. Then it can only kill us with its teeth and claws and the pointy part of the stinger, but not the poisonous part of the stinger, which is much better.
That's all. We could get clawed and stung, but not poisoned to death. We're good.
Okay. Right. Well,
So wait, are we actually going to start a fire? Is that is that the plan we came up with? I know we talked about it. I just don't think we actually decided on that. Hold on.
I'm thinking is we got told by Jago's people, don't start fires that are visible from the air, because otherwise you'll get eaten by wyverns. And so that makes me think they come attack fires that are visible from the air.
True.
Or we might get a 3rd and a 4th wyvern.
That's the best plan I got. You got any different ideas?
Yeah, let's just approach when one of them's alone.
You don't have to fight these things in melee. I don't want to fight these things, but okay. What I foresee happening is it sees us coming, it takes off, dives down, kills someone because it dives, gets whatever dive bonuses it gets, lands 3 attacks on the same person. And then that person's gone, and then we make one round of trying to attack again, and then it flies up in the air again. That's what I foresee happening if we try to attack these things in open ground.
If it flies up, everybody that's on the front line, ready and attack, ready delay, right? so that you will be able to attack it when it comes in range.
Yeah, but then we're getting penalties, and maybe it just attacks you in the back line, and
I will run.
you're gonna
That happens.
my friend.
But I mean, like, we not have to like be like out on a field, right? This is a jungle, right? So presumably it's going to be like some cover to the approach.
If we can get enough cover to stop it diving on whoever it wants, then and
I mean,
presumably
there's a
then it would
tree
also have to basically
every
land.
like 5 feet.
From what I remember of us asking about that last time, the trees near their area were like too small to really block them from doing what they wanted. Am I remembering that correctly, Joe?
The ones in their vicinity, yes. You'd have to go further out for larger trees.
But you said they attack anything that moves, right? So as soon as they see movement at the point where it is cover, they'll come and attack it, right?
Yeah, we
That's
went
what-
looking for cover. We found it 2 miles away, I think is what happened.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that. Okay.
Yeah, it was we at the last hour or last session was us figuring out how to not fight wyverns and failing miserably, and this was part of that.
Yeah, we're really bad at this.
We're really bad at not
Is it
fighting wyverns, which is why we have
2
Plan B,
miles in
fight
every
wyverns.
direction? Is it like 2 miles in every direction? I mean, can't we circle and see if there's a better approach? I mean, it can't be like a 4-mile gap in the entire jungle. Well, it could be, but
Much of the immediate vicinity looks as though trees were physically uprooted by something rather large and or smashed down by airship manipulation.
yeah, but you say immediate vicinity. How tight is that in all directions? Is there a closer approach than 2 miles, or is it like you're talking about like 100 yards or something?
No. Probably the closest you can get with a dense forestry is half a mile, or dense jungle is half a mile.
Okay.
Yeah, because we crossed a river, right? And on the other side of the river, the trees weren't as they
Right.
were more sparse, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, so we had to go back across the river in order to find more thick tree lines, which makes probably why this area is good hunting grounds for them. Lighter tree lines allow them to see better.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, so I
miles
mean,
not too terrible.
so yeah, I think bait is our best strategy with that because. All right. Yeah, I mean, if it turns out they don't go for fires, then they don't go for. Then we've just wasted a day, and that's fine. Yeah,
Sure.
small cost. So yeah.
But I mean, ultimately, I would like to spend as little time in this jungle as possible. So I don't know if sitting around for a week waiting for one of them to fly off.
I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste a week, but I'm willing to risk a day on this plan because if it works, then we get to fight them with tree cover, and hopefully only one. Hopefully they don't both abandon their home for 2 hours to go checking it out. Although we have other plans to try to deal with that. All the things we're trying to do to not have to fight 2 wyverns in their home territory.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if one or two of them works, then I'll be happy, or I'll still be alive. Okay. So, yeah, I guess assuming can see far enough to see to like their home, then we can go ahead and just keep a watch, and then wait for one of them to fly off, and then light a fire. Practice our good Boy Scout fire starting safety in the wilderness, so it doesn't spread. But wet shouldn't need too many precautions because jungle doesn't burn too easy. But yeah, and then then we'll light a fire and try to draw one of them to us and kill it, and then maybe attacking the other one And more open ground might work, or it might come to check out what happened to its friend, or it might leave forever. I'm a big fan of that last option. It should do that one.
We can only hope, right?
I can only hope. I do a lot of that. It doesn't work very well. Okay.
All right. So what kind of preparations then do you wish to make where you want to try to lure them?
Let's see. Now, naturally, I would like to make ballista, but I don't think that's quite feasible. So I think the preparations are probably just going to be trying to only leave like one good approach into the copse of trees. Like one gap large enough and clear enough for a wyvern to try to come in. And then if we can get some heavy things rigged up to fall in that area, that sounds like it would be wonderful. But we don't really want to spend a week here hacking away at things. So I think that'll just be a matter of, is there anything naturally here that we can rig to drop quickly enough?
Please note, I did try to propose the Ewok approach, and I got shot down because apparently nobody knows how to carve a wheel.
Alright, no, apparently the duplicate dwarves are not working.
The cloning vat's still offline.
Yeah. It's not letting me drag them out now.
The dwarves?
Yeah, there might be too many of them, I don't know.
You broke it.
I did.
We're going to hide them in the trees anyway. They're not there. It's fine.
I'm not saying, I mean, I understand that we need the dwarves to get on the ships, to fly the ships, but why are we having them anywhere near this fight?
Because it's a jungle. If they get attacked, they can't really defend themselves that well.
We're 2 miles away anyway. You want to put them further away in the jungle by themselves?
Yeah.
No, it's like we're trying to get it to like here.
One of them already almost got eaten by a giant centipede. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I get that. What I'm saying is, and I'm looking at where Joe has some of these guys. Or wait,
they're not on the map.
Okay, they're not on the map. My point
No,
is,
you guys are on the map.
If we're going here, I want them over here.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah.
I want them over here.
We're not saying they're going to be like in the middle of the fight. No. But we don't want them too far away, because if they're too far away, then they'll get eaten by something else.
All right, so place your trap.
That's just a buffet for the start.
And where you wish to lure them to, so you can arrange yourselves.
Okay, so
well, I will be up in the trees, being on scouting mode in the first place, because I will be watching for them. So I'll be up and fly down as they are coming down. But I figure when I come down, well, let me see where everyone else places themselves, and I'll pick a place.
Which direction are they?
Are they to the east?
Whichever way you want to try to lure them from.
Okay.
Which direction would they be? If they were coming from their home, which direction would they be coming from?
You tell me.
I mean, yeah, okay, we're basically going to be setting a fire outside of the copse of trees, and then presumably they would come to that and then land, and then they get baited in from there. So I guess
you tell me which direction you are placing this from them. So if you want to be to the west, then they'd be coming from that way. If you want to be to the south, they'd be coming from that way.
Okay, the map is ours to play around with.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Is there any particular area of this that has like heavy tree cover, or is it just whichever area we're choosing to go with?
Pretty much where you choose to go with. Because
Alright,
even though the trees are bigger and thicker here, it's still kind of a lot more open than further south in the really thick part of the jungle. And if you were in really, really thick part of the jungle, they probably wouldn't be able to fly to you anyway.
Yeah.
Right. This is why we picked a clearing that would be a little more visible and a little easier to see.
Alright, okay. Alright, well, thinking, just looking to see if there's anywhere that looks particularly better than any other area here. I don't know, maybe we just try to set the fire like somewhere around there and try to get them to come through here to us, and then we can tuck away our dwarves back over here where they're, not still have an escape route, but there's no like easy access to them.
Well, they're going to be flying to us, right? So it's going to be flying from above. It's not like they're going to be walking on the ground. So they're going to find the nearest easy landing spot. It looks like they got plenty of them.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of depends. Like, or I mean, okay, so are we just like I guess that's probably where we want people, right? Like underneath the trees.
And if you want to spend some time and risk discovery, you may attempt to create or fabricate some like collapse cave-in traps, or the equivalent of a spike. Probably the cave-in trap is the most appropriate.
Can we do the whole like the spike tree thing that we have a tree limb that we have a rope tied to and swing it in or something?
Yes, you may, but these will act as traps, so they will get their normal initiative and stuff like that to avoid traps.
Okay.
And it would probably take a craftsman role, so Kothar most likely overseeing it.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, no, it seems like we should definitely try to do that because worst case scenario is we get discovered while we're doing this, in which case that was phase 2 of the plan anyway, and then we just end up fighting it without traps. So, same difference.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. This copse of trees there in the center is kind of like the largest. No, there's a larger one up north. We should probably be using that because we need somewhere to stick the dwarves. If they can basically land anywhere where there isn't trees. So yeah, this.
Where are we sticking the fire?
I mean, really, just take any open space, like over there, or over there.
Well,
anywhere near where we're going to be.
It's your idea to lure it with a fire and then engage it somehow. I don't know. I want to be off to the side from their approach, if possible. But if you don't have any idea how they're going to do it or where you're going to put it, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we could, I mean,
could land anywhere in this area.
Yeah. On size-wise, how big creatures? Just so I have an understanding.
Wyverns? They're like 30 feet long usually.
Joe?
Say that again?
Oh, how big were they again?
Pretty big. Hold on. And one was bigger than the other.
Yeah.
As large as 30 feet from head to tail.
That'd be about 10 yards, 5 squares. All right, so actually this area is pretty solid because that's too thin for it to get through. If they need like a 5 square by 5 square area to land, at least then.
Here, I will, in case you didn't get a good look at them on the other screen.
Okay.
Those are them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can
One
land in that
slightly
area.
larger than the other one.
Yeah, and dang it, it didn't. Hold on. Those are both the same size. Okay, that's better.
Oh boy.
So one is roughly a 3x3 space, the other will be a 4x4 space.
Okay. So they can reasonably land in most of this area.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, except directly under the trees.
Yeah.
Which is probably where we want most people to be.
Their heads can sneak out and bite at range a little bit, can't they, Joe?
Yes. And their tail, they can often stab things directly in front of them too. So it's not a matter of, if you stand on one side, you can avoid the bite or the tail. No, they can pretty much get you with both of them.
All right.
So I'm assuming those of us that aren't front line are like grabbing like tree bush branches and stuff like that, and like trying to arrange slightly better concealment, if possible, where they're going to be.
Yeah, I mean, just
actually
going to
climb
be.
up a tree and drop down on it.
And did you want the dwarves in the vicinity of this, or did you want them staying somewhere else to possibly make a run for it if the ships are vacated?
Well, that just sounds like suicide.
Yeah. Let's not.
I think we're going to need to keep them with us. Like if
Yeah, because I mean, it's still
Did
2
the
miles.
ships look? We didn't get close enough to tell, but do you guys think the ships can be launched like within like a couple of minutes?
No, they were.
Probably not.
Yeah, they needed repairs to be done.
Okay.
As far as I was aware, at least, anyways, I couldn't. I'm not a big ship person, and I think I was the only one that got a really good look at them, right?
Nobody got close enough to tell, and it's hard to tell from a distance if they are immediately launch worthy or not.
They were overgrown, right? There was a lot of things just growing on them.
No, mostly just the nest. What the wyverns have brought and piled upon them.
Okay. So until we get a closer look, we won't really be able to tell.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
we might be able to launch them quickly. We may not.
But I don't think we should plan on that.
The air sailors, the dwarves, expect at least a few minutes of prep work, but they're only going by what they know.
All right. Okay. So areas that the wyvern can't take off from would be, just directly into the trees, and maybe like this small corridor here, which would probably be small enough for if they were squeezing in there, they wouldn't be able to do as much. But then, where would it be useful to have them land, and where could we bait them into? Coming at us.
Well, if we have the fire there, they're at least the most likely to go there first, assuming there's something there for them to eat.
Any one of you can move the fire.
Right. I'm just saying, like, if that is where we're putting the fire. So wherever we put the fire is going to be the most likely initial strike.
Yep. All right, and I think we established that I am bait. Or
no, we need you to charge. What are you talking about? You cannot be the bait.
That's true. Yeah.
We need you a far enough away to charge.
True, but on the other hand, there's no one else who can really. Is there anyone else who can really do the bait thing and expect to live?
Maybe.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably.
Got some absorb blow charms.
I did, and then I got hit by a centipede.
Yeah, unfortunate. All right.
I mean,
okay, yeah, we can just hope it. We can just hope it lands on the fire and then just fucking charge it there. But then we're charging it in a place where it can't just take off.
Could Kothar survive it?
I mean, I think any of our warriors could survive it, but they'd probably be on the ground and wounded twice. Which means no counterattacking. I mean, maybe we just like
feed it one of the dwarves. No.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, there isn't really any one area of thick enough underbrush that we can like where it could be inside and it would take it more than like half its movement to just get out and take off again.
Yeah, correct, right. So it can take
means off. So that portion of the plan isn't really going to work.
No.
But we can still do it to just like get it on the ground.
Yeah.
And not have it's the first time it lands be on top of Hack. That's really all we're trying to avoid here is, it doesn't just dive attack someone. And so
we
basically
could set up a false person for them to attack.
That's true. Yeah, just fire and then decoy, and then we just wait under the tree cover around here. It would probably spot us from above, but hopefully couldn't dive on us, so it would have to, land somewhere and then walk towards us.
What we do is we surround the fire with several people, or figures look like they're sleeping or something. Maybe put them in little sleeping bags or something, and then it'll look like an easy target for them. Then whatever might be guarding outside or looking like they're on watch or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, best way to hide. Give them something. Show them something else they want to look at instead.
Yes. Give them the easy target. So way, when it does dive, it won't hurt any of us. Hopefully, it'll go after the very easy target of the figures in there.
All right, so yeah, we get the fire here. We just rig this area with whatever traps we can. If we can rig one of these trees to fall, or if we can get a pitfall or something like that, then that'd be good.
Oh yeah, we could set up a pitfall like right below the fire. If it lands right there, kind of thing, and whoosh.
Yeah, I mean, if we just have some decoys, and then it dives in the decoys, and then falls in the pitfall, and then drop something on it so it can't take off. That sounds like a wonderful time.
Yeah,
absolutely lovely.
Maybe get a couple of spike sticks and just drop it on its head.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. All right,
there we go. We have a plan, sort of.
And as far as where we put the dwarves during all this, I think probably that big cluster of trees where Hack is probably the best place for them to be, or maybe this spot up here.
Yeah,
it's just we don't want them too far away from us because otherwise things can go horribly wrong. But we also don't want them too close to us, or else things can go horribly wrong.
Well, we could create another pit and just put them underground.
That's speciest.
No, I don't mean that. I mean with cover. I didn't mean it like that.
Born underground.
A small hole for them and cover it up with the brush so they're not spotted.
Dwarves earning the nickname Spuds.
It's how you do hiding in the jungle. You guys really don't understand, do you? It's so sad.
I already said, dwarves make a bunker.
Yeah,
I mean, Or alternatively, like if we have them like down here near where Hack is planning to set
The
up,
bunker.
could he just like drop darkness spheres on them like as the start is fighting, so they're
No.
just definitely not spotted?
Darkness is touch. I mean, they
Hmm.
could like put it on something and throw it, but my throwing skill is Dex.
Okay.
No, I mean like if they're hiding like near you and with you, then you could just like cover them with the darkness. So they aren't easy targets for the wyvern. Is what I'm thinking.
I mean, I could make it a little bit bigger. That's true.
I mean, how long does it last? Can you have a couple of them up at the same time?
Yeah. Let's see. 17.
That's still rounds
22
duration.
rounds. 22 rounds per each, and then to increase the area by 2 yards in all directions. So I probably would need to do that twice. That's 2 additional threads. Oh, I could weave 2 additional threads in one action. So basically, every other round I can put up something with a 6-yard radius.
All right, and I think if they huddle together, they should be able to get in 2 of those. I think.
And they'll last like 22 rounds each. So.
All right. So I think if we can get a confirmation from Kinsey that the thing is on approach, if something's on an approach towards us, then you just go ahead and cover them all with darkness, so they're just like definitely not what it's going to be going after.
Only downside, of course, is they're blind too, so they'll probably
I'm
get close.
Gotta be honest, I wasn't really expecting them. I wasn't really expecting them to do anything too useful here anyway. I mean, I would not mind if they wanted to throw hatchets or something like that, but we really need this thing to land in the right place, and a crowd of 15 dwarves might just be too appealing a target if we have them anywhere. So I prefer if they just were not visible at all.
Yeah, at the very least, we can survive a couple of hits from the thing. They probably can't.
No,
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
not.
Like once the thing maybe lands in the pitfall and we're in melee with it, then if they want to come out of the darkness and start throwing things, then I'll leave that up to them. I'm not gonna ask anyone who isn't like a journeyman adept to go anywhere in the zip code of a wyvern. But if they'd like to help, I won't turn it down. So yeah. If we can just stick them over with you, and then you can just make sure they definitely don't get targeted by the initial approach, and then hopefully that all works out.
Where do you want the pit?
Yeah, I think it would be under the. Can we
actually let's stick the fire here, where it's like a little bit too narrow to land, and then we stick the pit right underneath it in the nice, convenient landing space nearby.
Yeah, and we'll lightly put sleeping places, like people are sleeping, kind of like semi around it a little bit, just close to the fire, like they're there, and make it an easy target for them to land right here and eat them. That's the goal.
Yep, that makes sense to me.
Make some fake sleeping people.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll help the dwarves create cover for themselves, like big palm leaves or something, so they put on their. Oh wait, they're doing darkness, right? Never mind.
Yeah, we're kind of just. I don't know how much wyverns know about ethereal darkness, but I'm going to hope they don't think it's weird that there's just an area under the trees that's pitch black.
Oh, well, we'll conceal that even further with some more branches. I can I can see the darkness well enough that I can actually position the branches at the edge of it, so it looks like just a really dark, shadowy area.
Okay.
Yeah, I can fly above the tree and give them a good spot. Like, okay, I can't really see you from here, so that's a good spot.
Too bad you don't have an illusionist anymore.
Yeah. So much bullshit you can do with illusions. Well, I mean, we kind of do. We
Too
have
bad we don't have a
one
wizard.
illusion spell.
Too bad we don't have a wizard. Too bad we don't have an archer. Too bad.
We got an air sailor and a sky raider, which is very nice for the airship we've got, but
And you have me. See, I'm very useful. What are you talking about?
We do have a heart plucker, yes.
Yes.
Plucking the old heartstrings and the rest of it too. All right.
So which one of you is Tony Stark arguing with Loki here? And then, I have an army. We have a Kinsey.
Just like a really angry pigeon. That's what it is.
All right, so dwarves. I will scatter the dwarves a little bit.
No, we're gonna stick him over with Hack. And he's going to try to cover them.
Each large dwarf token represents 3 dwarves.
Yeah, so they can cluster in there in the enhanced area. Huddle for warmth and aerial cover.
Mm-hmm. Use some find a little spot. Yeah,
I'll put the darkness on like a stick I can see in the ground in the middle, and I'll be at the edge of the darkness.
All right, and Kinsey, you are watching the whole time.
Yes, and okay. I will fly down, probably semi close to at least an area. Hold on, let me see. Somewhere.
So we're going to arrange a signal,
Yes, correct. We are going to arrange a signal here in a second. Yeah, so probably in these outer trees. If I fly down, I'll fly down into these outer trees somewhere. Assuming everything goes to plan.
Okay, so watching, you guys are...
One thing. So a signal. So as if they are approaching, I guess, given their speed and stuff, they'll be there in a few minutes kind of thing. Maybe I will find something that I can drop from above so that...
honestly, just shout. You'll probably see them coming from a mile off, and if they hear voices from a mile off, I think that's fine.
That's true.
Kinsey's going to want a signal for us to light the fire, and then when it notices it to us.
You can just fly down. That's not a time sensitive thing, really.
Okay. Yeah. So when I see them, the first time I'll fly down, just quickly and say, okay, they're in the air, kind of thing, and heading this way, and then.
No. When you see one of them fly away to hunt.
Right. I'm watching the hunting. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Then,
yeah.
So arranging the pit and stuff like that probably takes you a good 2 days.
Right. Well.
Right.
That's okay. Can you craft some big giant sticks or something to fall into it too?
I will give you... a pit trap and also a cave-in trap. Cave-in trap does step 16 damage, but it's reduced by armor. And the pit trap does a fall causes step 10.
Step 10, but ignoring armor. So that cave and trap might not actually end up doing anything to one of these, but whatever, gotta try.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can put spikes in there too, but armor protects against them. So they honestly just crush spikes.
What we'd want from a cave-in trap is more just, put stuff on top of its wings so it can't take off right away again.
Yeah, it might incapacitate them for a brief moment.
Yeah, fights don't need to last very long.
But in that 2 days, let's see. Are you noticed?
What I noticed? Sorry.
No, you're not noticed during those 2 days. At least you don't think you're noticed.
Okay.
None of them come to investigate you. While you are preparing your trap and stuff, you do notice that once a day, usually in the morning, The small one will leave to hunt.
Okay.
The big one stays there.
Which direction? In our direction? Like towards the river?
No, it's just a random direction.
Okay, it changes every morning.
Kind of takes off and circles around, and it doesn't seem to notice you or care. Maybe it does see you and you're just too small and it's looking for something bigger.
Right.
But watching it does range out pretty far, and it will eventually come back with a larger animal that the bigger one eats first from.
Yep, probably. The larger one is probably the female guarding the nest. I'm not sure if there are eggs there, but... and then the small one is the male doing the hunting for him.
How big are we talking about? What kind of animal are we looking at?
Cow size?
We'll say like rhino size.
Oh, rhino size. Lovely.
Okay. Interesting.
Maybe a little smaller than rhino size, but yeah, it's, bigger than a moose.
Okay.
Man, there are eggs there. Can you train wyverns to be mounts? Okay, anyway.
Oh, God.
That's enough there.
Your new mount is a little...
Unfortunately, not much is known about wyverns.
Well, we
Other
can
than
learn.
they are jerks.
That's because they're psychopathic. I mean, they'll kill anything.
Yeah, they're jerks. That's about all that's known.
Oof. Wait, do dragons take offense if you try to ride a wyvern? I know they take offense if you try to compare them to a wyvern, but I think they also take offense at other weird things about wyverns.
They take offense if you try to wear one.
Well, that was...
But they also provide good armored hide, so...
Yeah.
Well, that's something to worry about after we survive fighting this thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Is like wyvern scale armor a thing? Can you get wyvern
Yes.
scale armor?
Yes,
Oh,
it
yes.
is.
Oh, see, there's some benefits here if we can get it. All right. Yeah.
If you think getting eaten by a normal dragon is a benefit.
So I will let them know on the first night after I've watched them what their schedule is. That they...
All right.
Okay.
You broke up after schedule is.
Morning it is.
Roboting.
All right. Yep. Yeah.
Hold on.
Morning sounds like an excellent time to be eaten by a wyvern.
Yep, so you can new day.
Mm-hmm.
Am I down by anything? I'm not. All right. Oh, I know I am. And do we need a craftsman roll for the traps or anything, or are we good on this?
Yeah, actually, Kothar, give me a craftsman roll.
Oh, there we go. Can you hear me now?
At the moment, yes.
Okay, we're good. Okay.
Don't forget your 2 karma.
Do what?
The 2 karma on the craftsman.
I can do 2 on that one?
Because
Not yet, I don't think.
karma ability adaptants. Oh wait, no. It says you can spend a karma point in any test to craft or repair an item. Is a trap an item?
I will let you do it, yeah.
Yeah, so then you can spend 1 because it's a talent and 1 because you have the karma ability. You get to spend 2 karma because
It's not technically an item, but you are crafting some, so yeah.
There are items involved in the assembly of the trap. But can he spend a karma on the damage of the trap because it's a weapon he has crafted?
No.
God, that would actually be terrifying. Just have a weaponsmith who's just built all the traps and just gets to apply all his talents to them whenever they activate.
My BC just got removed. I don't know what happened. It just closed all your windows. That was weird.
Yeah, you are now listed as available and not in the call.
That's very strange. And I didn't hit anything. It just
That's
did
the same thing it was doing for Arca.
It doesn't like me today. There we go. Okay.
Now I gotta resize you again.
Sorry.
All right, let's try save window layout, just so it'll ignore me next time. All right, so in order to do 2 karma on it, you have to manually modify.
Yeah, I just finished doing that. Hopefully that worked. There we go.
Very, very good.
Are you setting up the traps?
There, you have your pit trap with a covering on it. And we'll say in the trees you have it rigged so that when something falls into it, it triggers something to fall from the trees above it and around it. All right, so now you want to get its attention, right?
Yep.
Yeah, in the morning, the next morning, once we're done with the traps, the next morning when the one goes out hunting, yeah.
Which direction do you want it to come from?
So okay, because yeah, you said it kind of goes out in a wide area, right?
Yep.
All right, so yeah, which direction do you want this thing to come down on? I would assume from the north.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
from the north sounds good. That gives the least chance of fucking with the dwarves, which is the worst case scenario.
Yeah, from the north or the east. I think those are the two, the northeast area. So like from this direction, I think that's our best bet.
Although if we're doing that, Kothar might want to move to the central copse of trees here. We don't want him to get caught alone. Kinsey and I are fast enough; we can kind of be wherever we want. But you two should probably stick together.
Yeah, and yeah, you want to be somewhat closer to where our hopeful landing zone.
That's when you notice a dwarf bane creeping through the jungle.
But yeah, so north, northwest, something like that. That's sort of the idea, somewhere in that area. That way, you can kind of see, and that way we have bodies looking like they're sleeping over around the trap. So that way it looks like there's a meal waiting there. And you know what? We should.
Big point of order here. I actually thought we were supposed to lure the one that was not hunting, but continue.
We're setting a fire. I don't know how much choice we have in which one shows up.
I don't think we can lure that one without luring both.
Continue.
I think there's a good chance the female one just doesn't leave the nest.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the luring. Continue.
Yeah. So, no.
I'm setting a fire. I'll see who shows up.
Yeah.
Let's make the fire big.
Oh, should we be cooking something on the fire so that it brings a smell?
On the fire.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's throw some meat up on the fire so it might draw something, draw it in a little bit more.
Yeah, what? 30 minutes to do my little ritual thing?
Although that might draw in other things. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's not draw in a whole bunch of other creatures.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to do your fire heal?
Well, I was wondering if I had time to do that.
Yeah, you have time to do it, right?
The fire.
Yeah, before that starts, you do have time.
You're not starting out fresh anyway?
Well,
wait, that's right. It gives you an additional.
Yeah, it gives them more.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How many do you wish to try to gain?
Hold on, let me do a new day. So
to lure it, Kinsey, are you gonna grab a flaming branch and then fly up and start waving it around?
That is a very good question.
I was thinking the fire was big enough that the smoke itself would get above the trees.
But if it's big enough for the smoke, then it would have lured it before Kinsey would have lured it. In other words, we'd already be in trouble.
Ah, well, yeah.
For your question, Joe, 2.
You want to go with 2?
Yep, I'm going to go for 2 additional because if I try to go for 3, it might kill me.
All right. So your difficulty is difficulty is 8.
Should be easy.
Fire heal, right? Yep. You said my target number was 8?
Correct. Yep.
So I get 2.
You get your 2, yes.
Okay. What I might do is shake the trees a little bit in my area, which should draw the. I think that should be enough. It's not like super windy or anything, right?
No.
But you're like a foot high.
True. Yeah, I probably can't shake it hard enough for it to be interesting.
Kinsey shakes a few fronds.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble shaking this tree. That's not a tree, that's a dandelion.
Pick up a flaming branch and carry it up and wave it around.
Yeah, there you go. I will do that. A little small branch, and that's on fire.
All
Something
right.
like a torch, right?
Do what?
We got torches. Grab a torch, light it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to draw attention and whatnot, I could actually have a torch and be walking around the fire thing. Like, these are people who are sleeping, and then suddenly one of the torches goes out. Oh, hey, somebody went to bed.
You old live bait.
All right.
Well, yeah, and then I run into the bushes and hide again.
Your flaming branch doesn't seem to get its attention at first. You might be too small, who knows, but it seems to be ignoring you at the moment.
You're not making rude enough gestures with it?
Yes, that must be it.
Line of sight?
You can get line of sight, yes.
How far out do I have to go to get line of sight? Because I don't want to get that far.
Not very far.
Like here?
There, or you can move over to here. Any clearing, pretty much, you can get line of sight.
Okay, and we want it to come from this direction, right? Or,
From over like the northeast area.
So if I'm here, I can still have line of sight, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's get this party started.
Oh dear.
I am going to battle shout it.
Oh, you only need line of sight for that? I suppose that works. I mean,
I think all I need is it to be able to hear me. Oh, the target must be within Adept's battle shout.
Okay. I
was about to say, I believe it's a little far for that.
For the modifier, however,
you can always just shout at it.
Yeah, I will say you can shout loud enough.
Hey, your mother was a
something I practice. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Go ahead and
25 yards. So I'll do a faux battle shout.
Yeah,
then,
go ahead and make your battle shout roll.
And you smell of elderberries.
This is going to want you to have a target, so there's a target.
Oh, do I really want to spend karma on
this? Probably not.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Because you're not getting the effects at all. It's just to see if you can shout loud enough for it to notice you.
Yeah, you're not shouting loud enough yet. Maybe if we have all the dwarves scream at the same time.
That's the more.
Where I'm standing.
Cover your ears.
Where
It's
I
fine.
am, buddy.
One of the not one of the dwarves. Hold on.
The range on an elven warbow.
Wait, you have an elven warbow?
Yeah, I've had it since remember the very first battle we got. I was like, hey, this is an elven warbow.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot you have that
Yep.
thing.
I never get to use it because if I try to do range combat, it gets bad.
Oh, now's a good time.
Yeah, go for it. Let's see if you can get its attention by shooting an arrow at
You're a
it.
very brave man.
Elven warbows, or was it just a regular warbow?
It is quote unquote an elven warbow, is what I was told.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
yeah,
think
I
it's
don't
magic.
think elven warbows have a thing. Long range goes out to 96 yards. It will probably pass within that close. So at 96 yards, you have a minus. What is long range? -2?
Long range, I think. No.
Where are those combat situational modifiers? I should just have that chart up all the time.
Yeah, I used to too.
We don't use range combat a lot.
There we are.
No.
Yeah, just -2 to
So
attack and
element
damage.
modifier -2.
Yep.
Yep, just be ready to run real quick towards that pit trap once.
No, not damage.
That's
Attack.
damage.
Yeah, that's the damage.
If you don't have
Sorry.
missile weapons, you roll straight dex.
All right, I thought that was. Yeah, I don't have missile weapons. This is going to be funny.
I don't think any of us have anything ranged, so except the mages, of course.
Except the mage, singular.
Singular.
We have a very particular set of skills. I mean, I'm basically ranged in that I can move 32 yards, including an airborne component before attacking. However,
The damn die exploded.
that is
Nice.
that is an astoundingly good shot. Wait, why is your dex only step 4?
I'm at -2. Remember?
-2. Right, yeah, -2 for range. Yeah, there you go.
Still not a bad roll.
Not a bad roll. Not enough
No.
to actually
Yeah, I'm-
hit it with any significance, but you do kind of glance an arrow off of it and get its attention.
Ah, there we go. Is it heading towards us now?
Yes, it is.
I will.
Start running.
Yeah, I
very
will
quickly.
fly down, full speed, and dip into the trees. Yeah.
How many rounds do we have before it gets to us?
Figuring that
If
out.
it was within 96 yards, probably like 2.
Yeah, it's like it's coming,
You mean
it's coming,
for,
it's coming.
right here.
That's what
There
you hear.
is movement. Okay. Probably at least 2.
Okay.
We drinking the potions. What
Yep.
we're gonna.
Time to drink a Kelix's antidote. You might also want to drink a booster potion, which it gives you a +6 to your next recovery test, which might come in handy if, I don't know, a last chance spell gets cast on you.
No.
How long? So how long does the last then? Is it just the next roll kind of thing with the booster? Or?
I think the booster potion is within like 8 hours or something like that. So, even if you don't need a last chance, you can still just use it to heal up after the fight. So.
Yeah, booster potions last until your next one when you make it.
All right, it's coming. Everyone take your drugs.
So yeah, I will take my booster and my
I will take my first.
Achilles.
Since taking drugs is an action, my first very action is to move.
Yeah. And I think Arca's going to be casting some darkness spells, right?
That would be Hack. Arca can't.
Oh,
cast
I'm sorry, Arca. I
What?
can't talk. Hack is going to be casting darkness.
I'm not
Cast
casting
Fist.
darkness spell. I
Oh.
cast Death's Head, and then I'm now going to weave 2 threads.
Yeah, try to get as close to like the. If it spotted you and it's coming for you, just try to get as close as you can to the pit trap, because then, yeah, the only spot where it can really land there is on the pit trap.
Yeah.
And then.
So I'm going to move here and then take my drone.
All right. Each potion you take is an action.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so round 1, take 4 Keelia's antidote, and then
Yep.
round 2, start taking boosters.
Yeah.
So on round 1, you see the wyvern flying at you. And then on round 2, it seems like it starts over again and it's flying at you. And then
Is there something like resolve or yourself or something like that in this game?
So that was my second. When are we going to roll initiative?
you can roll initiative now. It's not here yet,
Okay.
though.
Okay.
I'm basically just going to try to not fall in the trap and just get to this side of the fire. That way,
So
I'm
that's 2 rounds
trying
for
to
Hack.
guarantee it lands here.
I've done 2 rounds for Hack.
Yep, 2 rounds.
I've done 2 rounds for me.
Arca had to
Well,
use
it's
1
not
round
booster.
running.
No, that was just my normal movement.
And I'll roll initiative.
24 yards, so that's 12
No,
times
12
2.
yards.
Yeah, 12 yards of movements. That's 2 rounds worth of actions if you're taking all the drugs and then.
Yeah, I mean, both drugs and moving.
Okay.
If I can swing a sword, I think I should be
Yep.
able to take a drug.
So you got 2 rounds and
Can I
potions.
quote you on that?
And at 2 rounds, it is.
I feel like Tommy Lee Jones and Men in Black.
Still,
if wyverns dive, but
seems to still be off of the
The map.
It's still a little far away.
oh fuck it, take another shot. Maybe you'll hit.
So you all get another turn.
Okay.
Y'all guys want me to try to shoot at it again, or you want me to switch out to the weapon that I might actually hit it?
Oh yeah. Switching weapons is a good thing to do right now. Well, fuck it, I got nothing better to do. I'm going to use armor mount.
I can still, if he is within 25 yards of me, I can try battle shouting again.
No. From you, 25 yards is there.
Yeah.
Sadly, I'm not quite good enough to enhance my mount's armor.
Wait, hold on. It's on the map, so I can measure that.
Okay. I could do creature analysis on it, right? It's because I don't think is there a range for this? It doesn't really say.
No, as long as you can see it.
Ooh. Yeah, let's do creature analysis. I don't get to use it that often. Why not? I want to know something about this creature.
Why didn't we have more time? I could have done some training. I could have gotten Battle Bellow up higher.
Can you just use Battle Bellow without targeting any enemies? To just like give the bonus, or?
I don't know, but the
Okay.
thing of it is
What should
30
I know?
yards.
I guess probably be useful.
Special maneuvers is good to know.
Special maneuvers? Yeah, there we go. I like that. What are some of its special maneuvers that I need to worry about? What are its
Or that we can use on it.
Yeah.
It does not seem to have any special maneuvers. However, it does have wings, so you have the option to clip the wing.
Okay. Well, it doesn't have dive, which I'm very glad about because dive is terrifying.
Yeah, they don't typically have dive, no.
It's gotten special training from Dwayne Johnson.
When you say clip the wing, does it mean like we can specifically target the wing?
Yes. So the way this works is,
I think you
clip
can
the
spend
wing.
you can spend 2 extra successes on an attack to make it so that your attack hits the wing. And then like it can't fly for a round, and if you inflict a wound while you're doing that, then it can't fly until it heals the wound.
Yes. You may also, instead of just making an attack and spending 2 extra successes, you may make a called shot, which has a penalty applied, but on a successful called shot, you gain an additional success for the purpose of the maneuver, and every additional success you get applies it twice. It counts as 2. So in some cases, it wouldn't really matter here much, but like crack the shell, you can reduce its armor rating per success. So by doing a called shot, you can basically double your effectiveness.
It's like, yeah, in order to successfully get a clip the wing, you need to beat it by 10. But if you do a called shot, you can get a -3, but you only need to beat it by 5. So it's like slightly more likely.
Yeah.
But you're less likely to score a hit overall. So it's probably better to just attack it and see how many successes you get.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. All right. I'll tell everybody, clip their wings if you get a chance. That's what I'll tell everybody.
Oh, and everyone, if you got any desperate blow charms, remember those.
Yes. Don't forget those.
I got one. I've had one for a while now, and I forgot I had it.
Oh yeah, I've forgotten those multiple times, which is why I'm going to remember now.
So at the end of the 3rd round, it is there. And it is flying, and it seems to be looking around.
Okay. Yeah, there's the obvious figures over here, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but those were kind of dummied up, so they're not moving, they're not doing anything.
I gotcha.
It
might fool like an semi-intelligent creature.
But they don't smell like meat, which is
no.
Yes, we need dumber plans.
Got it.
Well, we got Arca, who has graciously agreed to be the live bait for a wyvern attack.
Apparently, yes.
Bold strategy, Cot. Let's see how it works out.
Sorry, Kinsey waving around a leaf didn't seem to be working.
So anybody that wishes to do something this turn may roll initiative.
I wish to engage in haggling with it to not eat me.
Yeah. You can try. It's got a decent charisma, so
I didn't think it was going to work. So
it might eat 10% more of you.
All I'd be doing is just readying an action to charge it as soon as it touches down. So I don't think there's any point in me rolling.
Let's see here. I do have graceful exit.
I think if it's me or if we both have initiative of 1, so we're fighting for last.
Yeah, it's just a matter of did you want to try firing again or?
No, I'm not firing again. I switched out weapons so that I have my sword ready for this.
Okay.
I am actually going into aggressive.
I'll go aggressive too.
And now I'll roll initiative.
If you're going to go aggressive, you might want to wait a turn.
I will heed the GM and not go aggressive this turn.
You can go defensive this turn.
Next turn, it seems to fly over there.
I can do some things.
Can you yell at it?
Yep. I'm actually going to try Battle Bellow this time.
Yeah, the shout applies a bigger penalty, but I guess it doesn't give us the bonus.
Doesn't seem to notice anybody. So now, if you wish to do something, roll initiative.
Yeah, it's getting closer.
We need the initiative table up there.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. There it is.
Oh,
damn it.
This is the greatest initiative roll I will ever have.
What'd you get?
Wait, what just happened? You exploded.
Twice.
Oh, I got 1. I exploded once.
Let's see.
You aren't last.
There.
That's
Maxim.
truly incredible.
So
Maxim
yes,
got
we
an
were
8.
racing for last, except somehow you cheated.
Hack got an 8.
So I hope everybody welcomes my elementalist when he gets here.
I'm not going to act. I'm good.
All right. So those are them.
Anyways, I was going to battle bellow this round so that I could battle shout next round.
All right.
Well,
Hack.
they both only last a round. Damn it.
Hack is going to delay until 6.
Okay.
I will also delay until after the wyvern does something.
Well, my dex is less than the wyvern, so.
All right. Is Hack waiting for it to do something?
Yes, coming
Okay.
to landing.
You're waiting
Well,
for it to act.
I'm
okay.
doing a delay, not a ready to action, because ready to actions give me penalties and things like that. And I don't really have a good way to interrupt
Alright.
what it's doing. So
All right. It finally seems to notice Arca there. So.
Is he just screaming, "Eat me"? That's not loud enough.
It flies to there, and as it kind of swoops down through the trees there, it lands. Yeah, it lands there. And it roars and it snaps and it kind of unfurls its wings and it's hissing at you menacingly. Its tail with its stingers kind of up and around its head threateningly.
Hack runs out of cover, and as soon as it notices Hack, Hack uses fright.
It doesn't seem to notice Hack just yet.
Hey!
hey,
Really?
sir, didn't we have several plans to avoid this exact scenario
So
happening?
you're saying
What the hell are you going for?
jumping out of cover doesn't get a glance?
I'm part of the Discrane Boy
Yeah,
Scouts.
it's
We're
kind of
selling
got
worm cookies?
You're too small.
blocking terrain.
Oh God, do we go for it here? Or do we try to get it to go onto the trap?
Let's keep part of our plan.
Maybe Arca and Nick can do a yelling match. See which one yells until one of them draws the other one in.
We have one trap set. One. And the person who's not near it just ran out and said, "Hey."
That's fine.
God. Okay, well.
Oh yeah, Maxim, you were delaying too?
Shit, like if it sees Hack, then we can't wait for it to go for the trap, because otherwise it might go for him, and then you're okay. Well,
it kind of turns its head in that direction, but there's intervening terrain, so it doesn't really...
It's not
Okay.
really
I'm going to try to draw him in. I'm going to battle shout him.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and delay for the next round.
Okay.
Which, yeah, basically that means I get highest initiative in the next round, don't do anything this round.
All right. So, Arca, you're up.
Yep. For a battle shout.
Oops.
I was pretty sure that wasn't going to work.
Yeah, do what we can.
Yeah. It doesn't seem impressed by your battle shout.
But you did yell at it.
It
I
definitely
mean,
seems...
And see me.
Yeah, it definitely seems to notice a nice, tasty snack, though. Kothar.
Yeah. That's all I can do. I mean, unless I Great Leap and hit it in the head, but then that means it doesn't move. So no.
I was actually just waiting for it to either fall in the trap or get closer, and then before I poked at it.
Yeah, I think you probably just delayed until the next round too. I think.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So initiative.
I wasn't expecting to roll so high.
Oh, its initiative is terrible.
Very high initiative.
Yeah, technically, I get. I just get go first initiative this round because I delayed last round.
Jesus.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll initiative and see what I get here.
Oh, you might want to use Cobra Strike too.
Well, no, it's not in the pit. If I go, I would have to.
Oh yeah, you don't want it.
So yeah, I don't want to use it right now. But if it does fall or does do something, I still want to.
Yeah, fair.
It, so.
I'm getting all my good rolls out now before we start.
Oh, is that what you're
Excellent.
doing? Hold on. Where? Initiative. Yeah. Wait, where's my regular? Oh, there it is. Wow, I rolled a 2. How terrible. Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to 2, buddy.
Yep.
Dear. Well,
I'm really jonesing for this fight here.
Yep. Continue waiting for it to move.
I'm ready, boss.
All right.
Ark, I believe in you. Yeah, my thoughts and prayers.
So it's going to move. Let's see. Pit traps.
It steps on the trap. We made it too strong. It doesn't collapse.
You really shouldn't be asking the Obsidian to design, the pitfall trap. He just kind of he's got like a concrete tripwire and just like doesn't quite go off.
Pit traps normally have a very reasonably easy detection, but this doesn't seem to even bother.
He's hungry. I understand.
So it, let's see. The pit trap is step 10 initiative.
Step 10 should be able to beat a 5. I hope.
Nothing there. He now notices he has
Barely. Squeeze by.
All right, so.
Are you kidding me?
It drops into a pit. And the look on its face goes from hungry and excited to confused.
There was ground here. I know there was ground here.
Confused wyvern noises.
Let's see. The fall causes step 10 damage.
This is the good damage that doesn't care about your armor.
It breaks its neck.
Nice.
Guys, we were like, we worked that hard for this?
Really good trap, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look.
No, it's just like,
12 damage.
Why did you tell us you could build this good a trap? Why have we fought things?
All right.
Because shovels don't work on stone.
Yep.
And then that triggers the collapse. And it's already there, so it can't really go anywhere.
This thing's going to be like, fools, you thought you could kill me with that simple hole. Wham! No, we thought we could kill you with that.
Start dropping
we
rocks
could
on
kill
it.
you with this boss.
Wait for part 2 of the trap.
Ah,
Part 2. Bunch of
might
rats.
have gotten some damage to its armor. Very impressive.
It does look like it actually takes a little bit of damage.
Nice.
All right.
We should have had it make a called shot on the wings.
Yes, make the trap call a shot.
No, the falling down part, not the fall in part.
And since it is down there, it is going to attempt to at least clear the rubble off of it. Not that it can leave this turn, but...
It's okay. It'll make it easier for us to attack it. It's fine.
It gets quite a bit of it.
How far down is it?
It's not... It's 3 yards down.
It's probably just like, it's down to our level.
Yeah, it's not a deep pit, so it can sting out of it and probably reach up and bite out of it.
Okay.
But it's not going to want to stay in there and do that. Alright, so next.
Yeah, we're just going full Monster Hunter here. Next, grapple onto its back and fire a slinger into its head.
Thought you want me to hit the wing.
Yeah, breaking parts, very important.
So some people were waiting, or do you wish to wait until Arca goes?
It is time. Let's fucking go. Yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and burst out of cover and charge up to it, and I'm going to try to just stab it. I could try to do a cold shot, but I don't like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and bop a desperate blow charm on the attack roll. 2 karma. I'm gonna go ahead and spend those 2 extra successes on clip the wing.
All right.
And a desperate blow charm on damage. 2 karma on damage. There we go.
God.
Sweet Christ, it's so beautiful.
On the wing.
Dang.
If only I could
Yeah,
hear that.
I don't think this thing is flying.
Oh, and it took a wound.
I hope it took a wound.
It fails. It falls.
It
Oh,
trips
boy.
and staggers.
Oh, it finally worked. Oh, glorious.
All right, so being having it fall though means it's not meleeable yet from anybody outside of the pit.
I could just fucking jump in. Stab.
Except me, I could just fly over its head and stab it in the head.
There were other people who had delayed, like Kothar behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kothar delayed as well.
Kothar's.
I could get closer, but I'd have to wait for it to, peek its head up because somebody just, dumped a truck on it.
I mean, you could just jump on top of it at this point. I mean,
Oh no, Truck Coon.
I mean, jumping into a hole with the wyvern does. I mean, yes, it makes for great stories and probably gets you a lot of free beer, but that's assuming to be alive at the end of it, though.
I mean, I'm just saying, if Cinnamon weighed like 900 pounds.
Yeah, how much
I
weight
think you might be more effective than the pitfall
What kind of damage
trap.
does he do just by jumping on somebody? That is the question.
How much damage are you planning on taking from your own damn trap?
It's just a hole. He'll be fine. Okay, it's a hole with a wyvern in it. That's a pretty good trap.
This is my trap second form. It's we cover the top of it, so now we have a pitfall trap with a wyvern in it.
Yes.
And then I do the animal bonding. I'm gonna get myself a flying mount.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I'm gonna wait till I can get so it gets close enough for me to to poke it.
Okay, Arca, you're
You
up.
just
I'm going to be using my desperate blow charm as well. But to get to it, can I like great leap and just land on it?
You
I mean, I'm
can.
close enough where I don't even need to great leap. I mean, great leap all it does is increase my distance.
Yep. Well,
Just downstrike it, right?
to land strike, he doesn't have downstrike just yet.
Oh.
Downstrike right now.
I mean,
Yeah, as long as you don't rule of 1 on the Great Leap, you can Great Leap to it.
what could possibly go wrong?
There you go.
I do not believe I ruled a 1 to it.
Jump into the pit. Kill it.
Yep.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
I should
okay.
make the.
There you go. Where is he at? Did he just disappear? You vanished.
Map layer.
He's currently underneath the token.
Oh yeah, I think you're underneath the wyvern. There you go. Okay. Yeah.
There it is.
I will
He's just
move
like,
back to where I was until you get him situated.
All right, go for it now.
There you
That's
go.
it. We established as long as I didn't rule a 1 on it, I was
Yep.
fine.
Yep.
I will not try to take out a wing, so
That's
Yeah.
gonna hit.
Yeah, it's not flying anytime soon. Take the free damage.
Yeah, because we only need to do one wind for it to prevent it from flying, right?
Yes.
So it can't fly at the moment. Okay, cool.
Okay,
It's the sound of one wing flying.
Now I click on Troll Sword Aggression, and that should apply damage, correct?
You have to hit the bonus damage first, and then now do Troll Sword Aggression, and it should roll that.
All right, not bad.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Well.
Wow, I didn't even get to go.
And the wyvern goes unconscious.
I gave him a headache.
We're gonna put this down to good legwork. That was Well, I'm sure, Kinsey, you'll have a chance to attack the second one. Speaking of which, these Calyx's antidotes will last for another 8 hours. We want to try going for that one now, because I don't think it's going to leave anytime soon, so we're probably going to need to... Oh, God, but engaging in its territory could just, dive down and hack or something like that, and that would not be pleasant.
We could draw it in by using this one as bait. It's going to wake up and cry if we don't kill it. And if we have it tied up and staked down, can't do much.
You're a sadistic bastard, but I like the way you think.
How are you going to get it in view of the other one?
It probably does. It'll probably come looking for it when it doesn't come back.
Once
it starts screaming in agony.
How long does it usually stay out when it hunts?
20 minutes, half hour.
Yeah, I mean, this thing will start start getting concerned. I mean, it may not come, but it's worth a shot. I mean, better than fighting it in its own territory. If it doesn't come in the next, 2 or 3 hours, we can just go to it. We still have the potions on.
That's fair. Okay, so how do we stop this thing from... Do we want this thing alive or do we want it dead?
Well, we want it alive to make it got to make sounds.
Okay.
Take it apart and go present it to the bomber.
I mean...
Okay. So what can we do to make sure this thing, can wake up but can't do anything to us?
Can we tie its legs down and stake it or something? Stake the...
We got 15 dwarves and a whole bunch of trees around us. I think we can figure out a way to pin it into the ground.
All right, let's pin this wyvern to the fucking ground. I mean, it's already not going to be flying anywhere and has several wounds, so I think even if it tries to run, you can just run it down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. God, this is horrifying. Let's do this.
Yes.
Are you going to pin it to the ground in the pit, or are you going to somehow try to get it out of the pit?
Oh, we're not moving this goddamn thing.
We are definitely not.
I ain't moving this motherfucker.
Okay.
You want it in the pit, you want it out of the pit. Y'all just need to make up your mind.
We could create a net of ropes over top of it and then stick that so that it can't jump out.
That would probably not be as successful.
Yeah, but it would claw. It would claw.
Yeah, let's just take some big heavy things and put it on top of every limb, and then
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I'm going to point out that the Obsidian Maxim with his mount and me would be the ones that are trying to drag this damn thing out of the pit, and that's when the motherfucker's going to wake up. We're just thinking hi, crap.
Okay, we killed the little one. Now we just need to fight the big one.
Yeah.
No. We've only made him unconscious and pinned him to the ground with lots of heavy things.
Yeah, either. I'm not sure if it's mom or his wife, depending on the wyvern sexual dimorphism. But yeah.
The question is, how do we wake it? How long does it stay unconscious naturally by itself?
I mean, it'll
until it is no longer
into the pit. If it's tied down, just shove the fire into the pit. It'll wake up.
Or it might just die.
It will.
We only need it awake long
That
enough.
is the proper way to prepare wyvern, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
I mean, I think it'll just make a recovery test after an hour, right?
Yep.
Oh,
When
yeah.
its damage is no longer exceeding its unconsciousnness rating, it will wake up.
All right. Well, we'll wait the hour. Let's see if it wakes up on its own before we do it, and then we'll try it Hack's way. Otherwise, although that might just be enough to kill it. So
And an hour the other one might just come looking anyway. But
Yeah,
that also
exactly.
works.
So I'll still I will keep an eye out for the other one.
Oh, that's a recovery test. Yeah. I mean, if it's pinned down, it should be all right.
After an hour, it begins to move, and it begins to struggle.
There's a group to the far south.
It begins to roar and hiss, and first of all, it's going to try to pull itself free.
Oh, I don't know how good our binds are.
Oh, you could battle shout it and frighten it, get it to stay in the goddamn hole.
You could, yeah.
I'll try, but
Oh, right. And in an hour, I can also do a recovery test, which is very important because then I can reimplant my Desperate Blow charms.
I didn't do anything, so I didn't even do anything.
I mean, I barely have anything to heal, but I want these Desperate Blow charms are very valuable. I would like these inside my body.
That's a good question. Does Rope have a like a strength or anything?
I mean, you could just like have Kothar do like a craftsman test for how well we can restrain it, as far as like rope, trees, whatever.
Yeah, we would have tied it to like whatever kind of stuff we had, heavy objects.
Rope is used for binding and climbing. If used to bind somebody, rope can be broken with a successful Strength 8 test.
We give this thing some more penalties to its strength test with some extra weights or something like that.
Yeah, we probably would have just used rope. We would have done other stuff. Put heavy objects, rocks, things in it to make it more difficult.
Oh, I mean, there's this wonderful thing where you can just like take a giant rock and put it on top of the wing membrane so it can't move without tearing the wing membrane, which is incredibly painful.
That's...
Yeah, it's got wounds, and I'm still keeping it the knockdown penalty because it can't stand up.
We're pushing it to the ground. Makes sense.
So it's got a -5 to its strength.
Oh,
I could
Still
try
goddamn
Battle
wyvern
Sky.
though.
What is it? Strength plus karma is what, like 25 or something?
I mean, worst case scenario, we kill it again. Hey, this time I actually get an attack. It's amazing.
Good God.
I really just wanted to leave it alive just so I could rip its heart out. That's clearly what I wanted it for.
So yeah, strength test. It starts to struggle and then just stands up on its legs and, well, not quite stands up. It hasn't taken the stand-up action yet. But your ropes kind of just pull out of the ground and are draped around it now.
Fair. Kill it.
Guess we're rolling initiative? Or is it just now
Yes.
everybody else's turn?
No, it's initiative now.
Oh, that was a good try. This is why we should bring chains, you know?
Okay.
There we go. That. Holy. Okay.
So hopefully we just need to like breathe on this thing and it falls over. But that was a hell of a recovery test it rolled earlier.
Now it seems rather pissed.
You know, I may have dug the hole, but it was not my plan. I just want to put that out there.
It's my plan. And yeah, I'm gonna use a Cobra Strike on it, so that's fine.
He's probably pissed with me, so don't worry.
Oh, only a 9. Man, of course, the one time I use it is the time he gets a 12.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's pissed enough to start spending karma on its test now.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, all those initiative talents, they're really kind of all or nothing.
All right, Hack, you're up.
Astral Spear.
All right, you got that enhanced matrix, so you don't need to weave the thread.
Three extra successes.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
The Hack isn't playing around today.
No one is. Jesus Christ, we killed this thing in 2 attacks. 3 if you count the bow, and I don't.
I won't spend any karma on damage.
The bow didn't do any damage.
$35 damage. Knocked it out again.
It takes wound 3 and gets knocked out again.
All right. Let's try this again. This time, let's get some more secure restraints to stop it from getting up. Let's pile some more earth on top of it.
Mystic damage, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. That wouldn't have knocked it out against physical armor, but mystic armor was low enough.
We found its weakness. All right. Well, let's try this again.
Yeah.
This time, get some nice heavy trees, put them over its legs and on its wing joints.
There's a problem with the pit not being very big.
Well, you can tie it down and then fill the pit in.
Yeah, you can tie it down and start shoving dirt on it, but chopping trees down and stuff like that is going to take a while. Much longer than it'll probably take to recover.
And no big rocks we got here, but
I mean, we don't have to. We just kill it, and then we can go to the other one. I guess we don't have to do it this way.
I feel like this plan is worth 1 more hour. This didn't cost us anything.
Okay, sure. We'll try one more time.
Out, go for that, mama.
All right, one
we
more.
We now know how strong it is, and so we will do our best to use bigger logs and put it over top of the pit, things like that, like anything we possibly could do.
We don't have logs, but we don't have chain. Chain would be very nice here.
No, but if we use the logs and then just tie the logs and instead of tying it,
there's no logs.
What do you mean? There's no down trees that we could use?
Not really.
Jeez, what kind of forest is this place?
Got the discount jungle over here.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess to be fair, we swiftly went to the area of the jungle where there weren't a bunch of trees that have been knocked over and uprooted. So
yeah. Fine. We don't got chains.
Why don't we just kill it and then go kill the other one?
Yeah, I don't think if we don't have another way to secure it.
I would really like the other one to land somewhere I can charge it without needing to attack it over open ground. Because otherwise, I feel like it's just going to land on you, Hack, and I don't like that.
On open ground, can't you charge it?
It's flying.
We'll just draw it to Arca like he did last time. It's fine. Arca's fine. He can be the target again, right? You're fine with that, right?
Look. This plan didn't cost. This plan cost us 1 hour. We can afford 1 more hour. It's not a problem.
Well, how about this, Kinsey? The damn thing made a bunch of noise before it stood up. Go look and see if Mom's coming.
All right. I'll stay up at the top of the tree.
You should probably keep a watch out. Yeah.
I don't want to be sitting here for an hour going, okay, it's going to wake up anytime Mom lands. Then this fucker wakes up. And it's like, oh, great.
The big one ate first, right?
What?
The big one ate first, right?
Usually, yeah.
He eats first. Yes.
Joe, does the Beastmaster have any insight into what that might mean in terms of their relationship?
I rolled on them earlier.
Yeah, you did creature analysis. You got the in a normal bestial relationship, it might indicate like a leader of a pack, right? Any lions that hunt, the male, the alpha would eat before anything else, and then the others would eat the scraps.
Right.
You don't know much about wyverns, but this one, they don't seem too smart. You're not sure how to determine whether it's male, female, or anything like that.
Well, the other one has not eaten since yesterday morning, and he's used to eating every morning. So at some point, he's going to have to go get food.
Yeah. The only
be
question I
days.
have about that is if that's a mother guarding a nest, then she might not leave for hell or high water until she's like starving.
True.
But in that case, we can attack her on the ground after an hour. So.
All right. So you want to try one more time? All right.
Yeah,
I will keep a lookout.
1 hour is fine. That's
we'll do it one more time. We'll keep a lookout, and we'll just kill it this time if it doesn't look like we can hold it. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Hopefully, if we keep giving it wounds, it'll make it much more difficult for it to break out.
This time, maybe yell at it when it wakes up, and penalties.
I mean, I tried last time, but
yeah, but he's wounded, so.
All right. Didn't seem to recover as much. I will let you. Not that most of your rope is broke from the last time.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'll assume that you kind of doubled up what you could, so I will make the difficulty a tad higher, not much higher.
Now having observed the capacity, how exactly a wyvern breaks free from rope, we learned from our mistakes.
We did what we could to secure it better.
Still not high enough. It still gets another 15.
Oh, okay. So it breaks free again.
Yeah.
Well, if it's anything like trussing a chicken, first you need to tie the legs together, and then you take a loop around the neck and pull it back.
However, I'll assume that you are all kind of ready for it to break free this time.
Yeah.
So
and they're not keeping it alive this time, so.
Yeah, it'll probably die quick, but you may all go.
I'm not spending karma on this.
Except me, because I'm not there. I'm keeping watch. I'm sad.
Yeah.
I'll say you can't ready a charge on that.
Oh. Okay.
But regular damage probably would have done it anyway.
Unconscious again.
Yeah. Yeah, you can kill it.
All right. Yeah, I'll kill it. I think the tails are worth something. Yeah, take those. I mean, the hide would also be worth something, but this hide might be a bit. We don't want to haul hide all the way over to the one that's near the airship. We might want to carve up that one a bit more, but.
Yeah, because
this one all the way over here, let's just take the tail and then get moving.
Well, it's also older, so maybe the hide will be better.
True.
It's tougher, but this one's more supple.
Actually, Beastmaster carved.
This one would make good boots. The other one would make a good armor. Boots, gloves.
If I'm gonna act as bait, I'm gonna have something to wave. I want some scales.
We'll get scales off the other one.
No. So I can attract the other one.
Oh.
Yo, stupid.
Okay.
Oh, wave it above my head. Did you lose something?
Oh God. Yeah,
sure.
just carry the thing. Just carry the thing's stinger.
I will. Well, I mean, we're gonna have its tail. I think it's gonna notice.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, gonna get real mad.
Okay. Yes, we'll have the tail. The tail will be over by the dwarves here in the bushes.
No, the tail will be wrapped around you. You can carry the tail. Go for it.
Get something?
The thing's about to be big mad.
We want to make it mad enough to run. Charge you, and then we all charge it. See, it's fun.
I'm just pointing out. Do you want me to be able to escape it? Because that tail is probably heavier than what I can carry.
I don't know how heavy is the tail.
Oh, I guess it depends how much the tail we're bringing, but.
If you cut it off at the hindquarters, I am tall.
I think we mostly I think that's mostly like the tip with the venom glands.
Yeah, we'll take.
So we'll probably just take like 2 or 3 feet of tails.
2 or 3 feet of tail. That's fine. You can carry that.
Drape it around your neck like an elegant mink scarf.
Yeah. There you go.
Skinny, do you think that tail is?
Towards the end, it should be relatively skinny.
Yeah. You'll be fine. Just carry it.
Like I'm carrying a goddamn body.
Yeah, but you're gonna smell like it regardless. See?
It shouldn't matter too much. Take whatever trophy you want. Then we can.
Either it'll eat you or try to mate with you. One of the two, but it'll be fine.
Well, no,
Maybe both.
I want the tail with the dwarf, so I don't accidentally sting myself.
Oh, because then they'll want to eat the dwarf.
You're immune to poison.
Are you trying to get our dwarves eaten? No, we need them.
You drink a Kelix's antidote. You're immune to poison until that wears off.
The dwarves aren't. You're fine.
Oh, I thought that just gave me resistance. Okay, I'm immune to
poison. No. This is just straight up cannot be affected by poison until it wears off. It's real good. That's why Hack was so insistent to make sure we had those if we were going to be fighting these.
Anyways, I'll go carrying the tail into the open.
Cool. Let's go, and we're gonna head. I will
keep in mind it's not good against like things that like poison that like takes a day to take effect or something like that. You're fucked. But
yeah,
for
I guess
the next
combat injection.
So you can't take any damage or anything. Yeah.
The good drugs.
As I said, start going out into the open terrain. I don't know. Was there any open terrain between us, or was it just mostly jungle?
It's mostly
all cleared out. Whatever it was, they took all the big
sparse jungle.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. So,
all right.
How close do you want me to get before I try to get his attention?
We'll see how close we can.
We're all going.
Yes, we're all going. Yeah. I'll keep ahead of the group to scout to make sure that we're not going to get ambushed by this thing.
Okay.
But I know it kind of circles, so I'll keep my eyes to above.
Oh, and your mic goes live with static every so often.
I can see what I can do about that.
I hope mine's okay.
Okay, that might help.
I will let you know.
All right.
Yeah, you had a map for this one already, right?
Oh, I put you on the wrong map.
There it is, yeah. That wyvern looks bigger. Just zoomed in.
That one is bigger.
Oh gosh, so much clearing here.
That one seems to be just kind of lazing on the largest, topmost part of that ship. So there's probably like a command cabin or whatever for the ship, and it's there.
And it's largely clearing around him, right?
It's mostly cleared. These things are bushes, not really trees.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a fairly good line of sight. The ship itself from the ground is probably, let's say, like a 10-foot climb. So 3 yards if you wanted to great leap up onto it or something.
All right. Since I probably can be more stealthy than everybody else, I will kind of sneak behind Arca as he's deciding to walk towards this thing. We'll keep the dwarves in the forest area, right before the clearing. And I don't know what the others want to do at this point. Are we all gonna just walk out there and?
I mean, we aren't really gonna have cover so much, so I think we just let Arca go first, and he tries to take the front, and then I charge it, and hopefully it fucking dies like the last one did.
Well, to make sure I mean, attention, I'm gonna have to get closer.
Okay.
Yeah, just Kothar, just make sure that you're in. You're range to get in.
I'm literally flitting from bush to bush.
Oh, it would help if I actually grabbed my token and didn't try to remove somebody else's.
All right. If you
that
are
would help, yeah.
trying to sneak, go ahead and roll stealthy strides.
Or straight decks.
Or dex, yes.
Sure, I might be able to get a
I don't want to be seen.
surprise bonus.
I have an incentive to not be seen.
Motivated.
There you go.
I am
20.
also trying. I mean, mostly I think it's just going to be Arco wants to be seen.
I got here, but it's not worth it.
Yeah, Arca's like, see me? I have a tail wrapped around my neck.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be watching Arca, and occasionally it glances out to Maxim and Hack.
Cool. Look, Kozar, you're completely hidden. Good job.
I want to put up Evil Eye again.
Say what again?
I got Evil Eye's a buff spell, but it takes me 2 rounds to put up, so I want to put that up preferably before we engage.
You can start doing it now, or it's taken them a few minutes a few rounds to get up that far. You can cast it probably.
Threads.
If we started way back here, it would have taken me a couple of rounds, at least 3, to get up there.
Yeah.
Got the threads.
Yep, just kind of watching us get closer.
Yeah, it's watching you guys get closer.
Man, how far up is it? Because I don't know how tall
maybe
these
not
ships
10
are.
The ship to get to the deck is probably about 3 yards.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Roughly. The cabin that it's sitting on is another 2 or 3 yards high.
Yeah, I have Evil Eye up.
Okay.
Good to go.
Well, if Arca Great leaps, I'm going to attack.
What does Evil Eye do?
It improves Frighten. And I add 2 additional threads, so therefore it's plus 3 successes to Frighten.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, if I had gotten it off, you guys wouldn't have had to worry all that much about anything.
All right. So you guys are creeping up, and it's kind of watching you. And then you get to about here, and it seems like it's going to do something. So this would be a good time for initiative.
Oh boy. Oh hey. More exploding initiative.
It didn't explode that well for you, Maxim, because look at the Wyvern.
This is what Maxim feels like. This is my first set of initiative rolls with the new armor and shield.
Yep. This is the way. And granted, it doesn't matter if I have a step 1 or step 6 initiative. Look at that fucking thing. But 27.
So what I can watch all of y'all get eaten, and since it didn't see me, just kind of hope it still doesn't see me, and then creep the rest of the way out and go, dwarves, looks like we're finding a new ride and a new team.
We're walking home.
All right. I guess it's going first.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Yes, it is going first.
Ooh, I got a thing. And just wanders back into the jungle.
I'm sorry, Arca. This is going to hurt you. Unless he goes for half.
Let's see where it can go.
Where can it go?
I wonder if it sees me. I rolled really good at my stuff. Didn't look like it could see me, so. It's going all the way to the back. Jeez.
Well, there's a whole bunch of dwarves and more
The
dwarves.
I said that the dwarves are in the forest. They're not back there. We didn't have them dragging behind us.
Oh, they're still hanging back.
Yeah, well, remember, you didn't want them to stay 2 miles away, but you didn't want them right on top of us. Well,
yeah.
This is the
there are only so many
compromise.
options.
We could have left them 2 miles back roasting wyvern.
All right, that's
Hey.
fine. Let's see what he does.
We had a wyvern in a pit. They dump in the fire. They cover it with some dirt. We suddenly have a pig pit. Wyvern style.
Dwarven style.
Delicious.
I was hoping the tail would draw its attention, but apparently not.
Oh,
I mean, we probably have his attention, but
Oh yeah, you have its attention. It is going to basically leap off of the cabin that it is, and not very gracefully, but kind of glide down to that point.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then it is going to attempt to kill a Tiskrang.
many such cases, yeah.
It may succeed.
Let's
I mean, we haven't actually seen one of these things attack yet, and now we get to. And isn't that...
that first one didn't actually even get to attack us, did it?
No.
No, not a single time. It was wonderful.
Yeah. All right. First, it's going to attempt to stab it with its tail because it does not know that the poison won't affect you.
I mean, tails are still pointy.
Yeah, it's still going to do damage with a tail.
Yep.
How was your armor?
Yeah, but also he pointed out it's going to start with that. That means it might get another attack. Sort of like...
Oh, it probably has like at least 2 or 3.
You got to avoid blow, right? When you get any of the blow charms, go ahead and use those.
Do you wish to attempt to avoid blow?
I will attempt to avoid blow, but first it has to hit me.
Your target is 31.
It hits me. I don't even know if I can avoid blow that.
Oh, probably not. But you can always try.
It's possible.
You get exploding dice. It's always possible.
I think it's worth 1 strain to see if you can do it. Yeah, fair enough.
I got the reverse.
This is probably going to hurt. Well, actually, I mean, the damage would still hurt, just not the poison, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm like, the tail ain't that big or long. The pointer on that thing's as tall as I am.
If you haven't fully threaded your group pattern item, you may consider making one of those avoid blow.
Ooh, yeah, that's
or just physical armor. Yeah.
All right.
It's already physical armor, but as I said, even with my physical armor up with it still went right through it.
Not enough to do a wound.
That's nice.
And it is then going to attempt to bite.
Will probably be enough to inflict a wound. I'll be taking another strain to avoid that.
Yes, your target will be 37.
Oh.
Yeah, can I not get the one with the toothache?
We already got that one. That was the easy part.
Wow. Even with karma, the exact same thing. That's awesome.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Alright, doesn't want to spend karma on the damage.
Oh, he wants to enjoy this meal. Got it.
Kind of do, but I won't just yet.
Got other targets to take care of, too.
Yeah.
Alright, 16 damage above armor. This one is a wound. And you need to make a knockdown test, target number 6. Or a wound balance if you have it there. You are not knocked down. And because you are not knocked down and you are still up and running, it's going to swipe a claw at you because nobody else is close enough to claw either.
You're getting all 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Well, now y'all learn that it has 3 attacks.
Yes, we've learned this.
Very important information has been acquired today.
This one's only a 28 to hit.
Wait, what? He drops me by a step.
Yeah, you see. So how are you enjoying the bait job? It's fun, isn't it?
Do you wish to attempt to avoid blow or no?
Yeah, I was hitting the button and nothing was happening.
No, nothing was happening.
The API is telling you to give up.
Well, no, Roll20 is lagging very hard on me right now.
There it goes.
Damn, close.
Almost. Damn.
Hand pin for that wound.
Here comes another.
No, this one's very little damage. Only 3 above armor.
Look at
What
that.
do you do? Pull his punch? Jesus.
Claw.
Yep. All right, Hack, you are up.
Damn,
Nope.
things have strength of 25. I should be, spinning through a friggin' airship right now.
I move up 12, and then I cast Death's Head. Rip off my face.
We're using it anyway.
And that is a fright.
Okay. And I can't do Frighten until next round. Okay.
You can't use it this round?
I have to. I can do it without moving, but
I mean,
don't know if
it's a
it
simple
would
action now, isn't it?
Yeah. So the casting spell costs me a complex, right?
Yeah, so you use your standard action. You can still, I mean, if it's a simple action now, you can still use a simple action, right?
Yep.
Oh. I cast Frighten. I use Frighten. Look into my eye.
If you
Attempt
fail to
to
cast a
frighten
spell, that
the
might be a
wyvern.
problem.
Mhm.
Switching to combat tab. Frighten. Target the wyvern. 0. 2 karma. Success by 10. 2 extra successes, which means 3 plus 3 is -12 to all action tests, all tests.
Oh.
For how many rounds?
5 or 6, I think.
11. It's my
Maybe.
frightened step, or is it my
Okay,
frightened rank? I forget which one.
Just run into it a couple.
I'll
of
look it
times.
up real
Frightened
quick.
step.
Keep going.
It's your
Wait,
step.
isn't it only a -6? Like it's -2 per, and the evil eye adds 1, so -8.
Right, I got a normal success with 2 extras, so that's 3 from the frighten, and then my evil eye got a
Oh, you have
success
extra
with
threads on your
additional-
evil eye.
with 2
Oh,
additional
God.
threads. So therefore,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
okay,
total
now
of
that's a terrifying
negative
spell.
6 successes, so therefore -12.
Okay, okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna get out of the way of Maxim and sit down in the corner here and lick my wounds. And let Maxim just.
You only have 1 wound.
Yes,
Basically Tuesday.
Yeah, stay there anyways, because by the time Kothar gets there, he'll be harried.
This wyvern can still fuck me up, so go at it. Kill it.
Some breeze on it hard enough is going to
Okay.
kill it. Because that
Kinsey's up.
-12, Jesus. Yep, it's Kinsey's turn.
All
Kinsey,
right.
take the
Kinsey, you're up.
Yay! I get to kill something. All right. Fly out of cover like a dart.
Definitely
Right to the heart.
That's for sure.
Yes, right for the heart. Although I don't think I'll do enough damage for that, but still.
She says before her dice explode 4 times.
Just 1 extra success. Okay.
It is not going to attempt to avoid blow.
Okay. 17. Sad amount. Yeah. Okay. It was a sad
it's
amount.
got the good armor.
Yeah, it was a very sad amount of damage too. So.
All right, Arca, you are up.
Get you a desperate blow.
Yep, I'll activate the desperate blow charm and try to whack this sucker. Oh, damn, that wound screwed me up. I have no bonus damage, so it's just troll sword aggression, right?
Yep, it's not going to attempt to avoid blow.
But because I'm using the desperate blow charm, I add 3 to the modifier, right?
6.
6. Yeah. Yeah, you can choose to use it to attack or to damage, and it's just plus 6 to whichever one.
Damage.
Yeah, plus 6 to damage is better than plus 6 to attack if you can land it. Holy Jesus.
Good hit.
Knockdown difficulty
Needs to
5.
make a knockdown.
All
Target
right,
amplified.
knockdown is not an action test, right?
No.
No.
Or
I mean,
resistance test, I think.
yeah,
Well,
but it's
technically it's all tests for frightened, but
It's ratted to action tests. You don't
Oh, it
frighten damage lower or recoveries lower or
oh, okay. They errated it
yeah.
because of me.
We broke it.
It's still standing.
Oh, I didn't think that. But bam!
And it
Okay.
turns and snarls at you.
Kind of vibrating over there.
Turns, snarls, and gets hit by a bus.
Yep, Maxim, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and activate a Desperate Blow Charm. Spend 2 karma. Ooh, only by 4. Damn.
We're not
Well.
rolling great.
No, not as well in the...
As he said,
Alright,
this
well, I'm going to go ahead and
is
Desperate Blow Charm and 2 karma.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the damage is pretty good.
Second wound. That's good. I mean, on top of the negatives that he got for the fear, that's starting to really wear it
It's
down.
knocked down.
Sweet.
Oh, well, and now it won't be flying away. I was going to try to clip the wing, but that's not going to be necessary.
Not
I'm
Kothar.
There you go, Kothar. You got this.
Because that's what I was going to ask. As if we're still trying to clip the wing, I'd use the desperate blow on the first half. Try to get the successes.
well, I mean, if we just knock it down, then we don't need to clip the wing, and if we just kill it, then we don't need to do anything.
Okay, I guess
Yeah,
I'll.
that health bar did not jump that high.
Does that mean it's harried now?
Yes, it is.
There
Hold
you
on.
go. He's knocked down, harried. He's got everything on him. This poor wyvern.
Okay, and I expend on damage test. Okay, I knew there was something I could do. Okay.
But I don't see it on my thing.
I am not going to use the desperate blow on the attack. I'll use it on the damage though. That's not the right one. Actually, I can break up the successes. Just 2 to knock off its wings since it's got the opportunity, and then 1 to damage.
Yes.
Nice.
How do you?
Why not? Give it a try.
How do you do that in the?
On bonus damage, it'll ask you, and you put 1, and then you can also click the wing too.
I think that did it. Or not.
Is that working?
Well, I got the button to pop up, but I guess I don't know if there's... I got the clip the wing option to pop up, but nothing happens when I click on it.
Did you also click 1 for bonus damage?
I did that. That went through.
Okay, so now just roll the damage.
I get to roll karma.
It's already knocked down.
Oh, I meant to desperate blow that. Oh, well. I forgot.
But it did take the wound, so that's what needed it to not be able to fly, right?
What's the desperate blow add to it?
6.
6.
Is it too late to throw it in there?
No, I will just add 6 damage to it, since it's roughly the same thing.
It'll make the knockdown test harder, but that doesn't matter.
It's already knocked down.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
down. That doesn't matter.
But it got another wound.
Yep.
And won't be flying
And it's
anytime
unconscious.
soon.
Oh, it's unconscious?
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Yeah,
did the desperate blow help?
Yep.
Sweet.
All right. Well, that could have gone very wrong. I'm very glad it didn't. This would have been a very different fight if it just like fucking round 1 KO'd Arca, and then Arca didn't deal any damage, and then but oh boy. All right. Anyway,
I will take my claws and ram it into its throat and kill it.
Yeah, if I had added karma to those.
Me and Kinsey are like whacking it.
yeah. I mean, it's just like the Earthdawn fights are very swingy, so it's like this wasn't a close fight. No, this was a close fight because if it had rolled slightly different on the attacks, and we would have been down a man completely, and then horrible things happened to us.
Yeah. Yeah. We will. I will just kill it.
Yep.
Mercifully, and
all right.
Bring out the dwarves. All right, it's clear. Woo! Come on.
All right, the dwarves come running out.
Kill 2 wyverns.
I will go check the nest real quick.
2 miles away, so I'm probably going to sit my bat.
I'm curious to see if we have eggs or not.
All right, so you go up there, check the nesting area. There is a basically just strewn with bones and carcasses and other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No eggs.
Okay. Yeah, no eggs. Just a regular nest. It really needs to get cleaned out, though. Sorry, guys. This place is really, really bad.
Yeah, dwarves start climbing up on the ships, and they get to that one, and it's like, phew! Get back off the ship.
Anyway.
And the other one isn't much cleaner. It's a little bit cleaner, but it looks like most of the feeding and stuff was done on that ship.
Gotcha.
So it's the worst off.
All right.
Yeah. Do a quick thing and see if they're all flyable. Kothar, if you want to do something with the scales with that thing, up to you.
You're telling me
they're wyvern scales. They're supposed to be useful, right?
The hide, you mean?
Yeah,
Is Kothar just looking at me?
Well, no, I don't know if that'd probably be you. That'd probably be the one helping out. Actually, it's probably skinning it.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, and I'll fly back down. You're right.
So I think you actually have it as a talent, whereas I have it would be a skill.
Wilderness survival.
Yeah.
Oh, wilderness survival. But you got craftsman. Probably that's also a part of it. But all right. Anyway, yeah.
We'll work together.
Well, we just I don't want to say we're out of the woods yet, because we literally are not, but we did just kill the apex predators for this area, so there's probably nothing else too scary around here.
Apex. You met the apex, you didn't kill it.
Give a shit about the apex predator.
Yes. We met the sub-apex predator. We killed the sub-apex predators, the local ones.
Not even that. These things don't even like match up to like what, skurks or whatever those things are. Those tigers with the fucking tails, or like, yeah, no.
Well, there weren't any of those around here, so.
Okay, can I point out that I still have a hole in me from a stinger, teeth, and claws?
Yeah, you want a wound salve?
Point out that if this thing decided to hit anybody else but me or Maxim, you might not be standing.
We appreciate your service and going first. Ah, Gay. Hi, good to meet you. How you doing?
So there's the apex predator of the area.
Celebration stops, turn around slowly with grin frozen on face.
You switched off. You were bait in the cave. I was bait out here.
We met the state apex predator, not the federal apex predator.
Yeah, that's. All right. What do I do? I roll to see how good I can do with these scales.
Wilderness survival or half magic.
Right. Is my half magic actually better? Hold on. What am I rolling? Oh, is it just my circle with half magic?
Half magic is your circle plus perception.
Ooh.
Plus karma, possibly. I don't know if wilderness survival is a talent or a skill.
It's a talent.
So you could do karma with both.
That guy in Game of Thrones, he gets stabbed like 4 times, and it's like, okay. Kills the last guy. It's like, okay, anybody else? And then the army shows up. It's like,
11,
okay, all right, hold on.
I guess the half magic, because I think that's like I'm adding it, right? It'd be 5 plus my perception with step.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I'm doing? Okay.
Yeah.
The half magic will be better. $31.
Nice.
It takes you a bit, but you can manage to skin it, you think, relatively without damaging it.
Look at that.
That is that's very nice.
Yeah, she's just skillfully slicing each one, and yeah, just like okay.
Okay, now just remember, if we make any armor out of, if you end up making any armor out of this, you don't wear it while you're talking to our employers. That's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's about as bad as wearing a Cinnamon made armor, and
it's not quite that bad. I think.
It might be
It's not dragon scale.
It depends. Wearing Obsidian skin in front of Obsidian will piss them off, but they can't eat you.
That's true. It's true.
And this is wyvern scale, though, right? Like they would know the difference.
Dwarves rarely come out where wyverns are, so they can stay underground in their halls and wear this armor.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's
and it's also possible to find an enchanter that can make a thread item, wyvern skin robes.
Ooh.
Oh,
it was like a spellcaster thing.
It's physical, mystic armor, and initiative.
Oh, okay. It's just
generally good.
Yeah, probably not as good armor as wyvern skin armor, but it's thread item, and it'll actually add on to stuff.
Nice.
Wait a minute. Let's see. With no threads, it provides the same protection. Oh, as an Espagra scale cloak. So yeah, the armor is not as good, but it'll do some other things too.
Yeah, but it looks like it's stylish is the primary benefit there.
Yep.
stylish and defensive. And meanwhile, wyvern skin is just like that's armor.
Yeah.
Right. I will check with the dwarves. How do they look? Are they flyable?
They are looking at that now.
All right.
One
So
drops on Kinsey's head. That one might not be.
So, okay, are we going to be splitting ourselves up over these while we're flying, or sticking together?
Probably splitting ourselves up, just so we can protect the dwarves.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter so much for you, but everyone else is going to have to.
I can flip between
I guess
them.
one of us on each, and you run between them, I guess.
Yeah, flip around between them if I need to.
The only thing I'm going to be able to do is shoot a bow at them and use harsh language.
So, inspecting these things, they look like vedettes. They are larger vedettes. Yours is like a little patrol vedette, so it's a mini one. These are full-size vedettes.
Okay, so a little bigger than ours. Okay.
Quite a bit bigger than yours, actually.
They have fire cannons?
Each one does I'd have to see if vedettes can handle fire cannons. If they can, each one of these has one.
We trade out?
But I'm not sure if they're big enough to handle it yet.
Well,
where normal vedettes would have like benches for rowers to sit there and row and for the slaves to power it, this one seems to have a small, maybe not small enough as basketball size, but like a beach ball sized glowing thing inside the command cabin next to the wheel. And they are sitting there kind of looking at it, and in the time it takes you to skin that wyvern, they figured out that with a little bit of manipulation, they kind of have to concentrate into the thing, and it seems to get it power going, and then somebody can start to control the ship.
Okay, we might be training up just because this thing apparently doesn't need slaves to move.
Slaves or, very motivated adepts.
Well, yeah. Well, in our case, we are the slaves.
Hey, now.
Don't look at me. I'm just going to flip between you guys. I'm not.
We can get this back to our people, and they figure out how to install this on another ship. I want them to install it on ours, damn it.
But yeah, it looks like a lot of modification has been done just by the construction. It's not the same type of stone mounting it. Several things from the original seem like they're missing, and added stuff is just, it's hard to tell what was done without seeing the original, but it looks like they were heavily modified, and during the process, this power source of some sort, and it's not even really recognizable what it is. It's like an orichalcum mass that seems to have been shaped into weird geometric patterns so that it can be mounted into,
Who made these boats? Can we tell that?
The ships are Theran ships.
But the modifications were done by Asun or someone who works for him? I'm not really clear on exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's some draconic influence.
Are they flyable then?
Yeah, they look like it.
Okay. All right.
Let's prep the launch.
Yeah.
Do you guys all want to get in one, or do you want to split up?
I think we should split up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll split up.
All right.
So one of them on each, and I'll just sort of flip between them
Yeah.
whenever I need to.
This one here is horrible at the moment still. It's going to take
guess
several hours of cleaning.
Cleaning? Okay.
And rock, draw, see who gets that one.
The air sailor.
Not me.
Let the air sailor have it.
Yeah.
Scrubbing the decks. I'm a sky raider. I don't clean up shit.
That's yours. The closest thing we have to one right now.
I wreck shit. I don't clean it up.
But yeah, it takes some getting used to too, because they'll sit there and pilot them, and it's very lurchy, and jerky at the time. When they start to raise up, it like jumps up and then doesn't seem to want to, and it has that struggling, where it's kind of rumbling and feels like it wants to go but doesn't. But after a little bit, they seem to get the hang of it.
Maxim, do we have wound cells?
Do you have what?
The wound salve.
Oh, that I don't know.
Oh, you want to use wound salve? Yeah, sure. I will. You only need the one, right?
Yeah, I just need one.
All right, yeah, sure. We got 13 left. Now 12 left.
And while we're flying, I'll do a recovery test
and don't forget you drank a booster potion earlier, so you'll get a bonus to that.
What is that? +6?
Yeah.
8.
Or is it +8? Yeah, +8.
Oh.
Unless you guys are drinking I think you had 2 special ones that were.
Yeah, we got a couple of those cinnamon. We got a couple of those cinnamon ones we haven't used yet.
Yeah, we haven't used those.
As I said,
3 of them.
Flying. I can do 2 recoveries and I'll be good. I hope.
Yeah, you can make your recoveries.
Okay.
Because it'll probably take an hour before you guys can depart, so that could be your first one.
Oh yeah, and I should go ahead and activates that, and then there we are, and then I reimplant my blood charms. Man, 2 desperate blow charms. That's it's real good, real good. I should maybe get like 5.
Yeah.
Did I legitly roll a 1?
On a recovery test?
You did indeed rule of 1 a recovery test. I mean, you only had 1 damage.
There's no consequence other than you only recover 2, but
Down with a bad case of indigestion,
Hey, but all you needed was 1 point, so you're good.
No, I needed 2 more because I used a desperate blow, so I was going to heal the desperate blow so I could then, shove it back in.
That potion, the booster potion, it only works once, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we have more if you want more.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, you can drink more. The desperate blow damage, you don't have to worry about healing. You can, by spending a recovery test, you can then reactivate it.
Oh, okay.
I know technically it's like you have to heal the damage before you put it in again, but
Okay. Just if you take the time to do a recovery, then you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't expect to fight anything anytime soon anyway, so it's not probably a big deal. But
we'll see. You don't need to expect to fight things, but every once in a while someone disappears and a million centipedes start paralyzing you.
True.
No centipedes aboard the boats, right? No, the wyverns wouldn't allow that.
No, they would have eaten them.
So on the way out, it's still pre-afternoon, right? It's pre-noon.
Right, because we killed the first one in the morning.
Yeah, although you guys did spend a couple hours waiting for it to, and then you had to hike.
Yeah, it would probably be a little afternoon.
Yeah, it's probably a little afternoon, especially after waiting an hour or 2 to skin the wyvern and get going.
Yeah.
So you guys are starting to leave. You're still even in air. You have maybe a couple days over the jungle, right? No.
Yeah, so we're going to need to... Hopefully, maybe we can remember some good landing sites to stop and...
So let me look over on that one.
Where are we taking these to?
We're taking them all the way back to the Dragon Mountains, so we got a long trip ahead of us.
Yeah, you were going here. And now these airships are still dressed as Theran airships. So it's not like yours where it flies different colors. These look like they were enhanced to look even more like Theran airships.
Okay.
So we really don't want to be spotted, and we really don't want to go anywhere near the fucking Twilight Peaks. That's not a good place to be.
Now, they do seem a little quicker.
Okay.
And let's see, one day. No, a full day will probably get you out, since you only have half a day.
Okay. One more night in the jungle.
Yeah. But, like an hour after you start to leave, it doesn't take much to notice that there are several wyverns approaching. Like from different, they're taking off from the jungle. As you fly by, there's something big in the air, and something big might equal something big food.
Oh,
Right. That's very, very, very bad. These things have fire cannons, right?
There is one on each,
One.
and it seems to be facing forward. So you have to turn the ship to aim the fire cannon.
Well, maybe a couple warning shots will get them to leave us alone.
Do we have kernels of fire to shoot them with?
Let me check. I got one fire kernel. I don't even remember why we have that, but I've got one fire kernel.
I mean, you were itching for a fire can, so you might have just saved it for a rainy day when you might have to shoot a fire cannon.
I think this was just in the orichalcum container we found, all like in session 3, and we just never used it for anything.
yeah, it could be.
I think you're right, yes.
All right. Well, we have. I don't know how many fire kernels we need per shot, or how many shots we get per fire kernel, but yeah, I guess turn the ship, load the cannon, and try to knock one of these things out of the air, or maybe just get them to leave us alone with a big old blast of fire.
Search the rest of the ship to see if there are extra fire kernels, because I don't think the wyverns would have eaten them.
How fast are we compared to the wyverns?
At the moment, slower.
Can we make them go faster?
Because the dwarves are still getting used to how these things operate.
Right. Time to learn very quickly.
It's kind of like Star Trek 4 when they're in the Klingon ship. They don't quite know how to get it past impulse. It's like, we're moving, but we don't know how to get the speed going just yet. So they're still trying to
I do an air sailing?
flip
Can I
things
just pick up
around.
some oars and row? Is this an option? I got air sailing. Let's go.
We need to go. Need to go faster. Like, I don't know how you do it if we have to get out and push, but we need to go faster.
Can I do an air sailing test to see if I can figure it out?
You may.
I don't know, do we find like how to fly a Theran ship for dummies, written in Theran?
All right. Okay. So you are running around too while they're trying to pilot it and figure out what's going on, and you're like, try this, try that, and you manage to get a little more speed out of yours, but then you're leaving the others behind.
Well, I'm trying to wave Kinsey down and be like, okay, this is what I did, and explain it to Kinsey so that she can telephone it to the other ship.
We'll play telephone?
Well, I don't know. Messenger service? Pony Express? I don't give a shit. Get out there.
One of the dwarves will use air speaking.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's that talent that does this thing.
Yeah, that does this thing that's kind of meant to communicate.
I know. Leave me alone. I had choices to make.
Yeah, you're a Sky Raider. Not an air sailor.
But yeah, they're trying to communicate. One of the farthest ones also communicates back that they have 2 kernels.
Okay.
2 fire kernels they found.
Okay.
But all right, we're gonna have to do some.
Do they want to turn around and risk getting closer?
Why don't we try yours first? Because you're not as far away. And that way you'll end up roughly where they are. So at least.
Yeah, I think if anyone tries this, I think that's got to be Arca's ship because he's going to be the best able to turn it back around.
True. Do you want to fly the kernel over to him?
Sure. Yeah, right. We'll run the fire kernels over to him and let the Sky Raider take the shots.
Yeah. So, RK, you get the honor of shooting at the things and giving.
Sky Raider's got a raid.
All right. That's fine.
And the rest of us I'll try to haul ass as best we can.
I'll try not to be an anchor.
Joe, if Hack thinks his ship is at risk, he's going to Grimoire attune Astral Beacon.
The way you said that makes me think that that's a dangerous spell. I don't know what it does, but the way you said it.
If Joe thinks I should cast it, you're going to find out.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Why? What? Why do you know that?
I think if Maxim just went and looked up the spell.
I did, yes. Why do you know that? Why would anyone know that?
You remember there was that bad guy we found a grimoire on?
Yep.
That's where it's from. I
Nice
can
to
almost
know.
guarantee it.
But why is it even a spell? Couldn't you just raw cast a 7th circle spell and get the same effect?
No. It makes the target as if he had cast it.
Wait. Oh, that's what that's meant to do. I thought that was just for creating an out. Oh, God, that's horrifying. Quite literally. Sweet Christ. All right. Oh, it's 10 minutes to attune. You might want to start attuning it now.
If I think it's a risk, you will. If my boat is like going slower than the others and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have a fire cannon that's active. Yeah.
So I'll be because I delivered the fire colonel, so I'll be on Arca's ship with him. And
Yeah,
he's
you
got
have to be 20 yards. All right, so the one in front is
40.
your ship. Astral Beacon? Oh, if you do extra threads.
Yep.
We don't need tokens for that just yet.
Dead wyvern.
Do you want horror wyverns? Because this is how you get horror wyverns.
Not getting the modification bar.
Well, Maxim, it seemed like you answered your own question because you said, "This is horrifying. Why do you know this?" You just asked the guy who rips his face off to scare the shit out of people.
Yeah, that's
Why
that's
he
like
a horrifying spell.
that's like normal horrifying. This is like yes, hail Satan spell level.
Face ripping is only a 2nd circle spell.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
Yeah, but he used the term horrifying with a guy who terrifies. Period.
Yeah, this is like 2 orders of magnitude above ripping your own face off to frighten someone.
Yeah.
You are sending up a flare in astral space to a horror that says food here and giving him a mark on something.
That's dirty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do that to things that you want to exist within the same zip code as. It doesn't matter whether you like them or not. You don't want to be in the same you don't want to be in the same country as something that has a horror mark like that. Fucking hell.
Well, I think hopefully the warping will knock it down out of the sky.
Yeah, I mean, man, if we had an archer, they could just go to town, just attack to knock down, send these things crashing to the ground.
This is our weakness, ranged fighting.
Yeah, so the range here is, we'll say like each square is 10 yards, right? So they are still some distance.
What's the range on a fire cannon?
Probably longer than that. But you guys have to turn and, it's a sweeping maneuver. So while you're turning in one direction, they could be closing the distance in the other direction.
Which is fine.
But you guys are trying to get some distance And at first they were closing like 3 squares per increment, and then it got down to 2, and now for you they're moving it like 1. And you've relayed on how to try to get some speed for the other one, so they're still trying to catch up. So they are closing on you.
That's fine.
And at that point, there is a very loud roar, and off to starboard, you see, at first you see the brightness of it, and then kind of looking over there, you see a big gout of flame.
Dragon!
As it looks like Usoon, because you've seen Usoon.
So gravity is my friend here. I'm going to be like terrain following very, very soon.
All right, so yeah, Usoon is almost as big as your guys' ship. He's looks like he is flying not at you guys, but kind of interception.
Oh, all right. Let's turn back around. The dragon's got it. We don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
and
I'm basically going to take the turn and turn it into a dive so I can get some speed up again and turn back.
When you notice the fire, they seem to notice the fire too, and they all angle and start to fly towards Usoon.
Okay.
Though wyverns are significantly braver than I had thought.
Or stupider.
No, they're dumber.
They are very, very unintelligent, and they will attempt to fight a dragon if there's quite a few of them, or one of them.
He's got more meat on his bones than we have.
Fight a dragon. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Time to go, guys.
There are rumors of several wyverns taking out younger dragons.
Yeah.
Not this guy.
Probably
No,
not.
This guy's going to headbutt one of them. It's just going to fall out of the sky dead.
But yeah, so you guys are finally able to get some distance there. And
Put away the
who would it be?
Yeah, put that away.
You're on another ship. Don't worry about it.
Kinsey.
Yes.
Again, because you were the one last time. You hear also in your head that booming yet very, not quite subtle, but I mean, it's almost like somebody is shouting in your head.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't do to have your ships destroyed before they could be put to purpose.
Thank you for the assist. I don't know if he heard me in my head, but sure.
That's why I'm getting the hell out of the damn way.
And yeah, if anybody bothers to look back, at some point you can actually see like 2 or 3 of them try to latch on, and they're trying to grab on and claw and bite, and they all kind of as a mass kind of go down towards the jungle. And then you lose sight of them.
It's fine. This is fine.
There's a great little TikTok out there where this guy's talking about there's a video of a bobcat or a cougar in a friggin' drainage pipe, and he's just like, that's a murder floof, and that's his home now.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see the county try to get him out. That's a murder lizard out there. This is his area now.
I wouldn't be surprised if Usoon tries to fight them all without using karma.
Oh, he probably could.
He could probably headbutt one of them and it falls over dead. Screw teeth or claws or even a tail. It's just bam, lay down. Thud.
Let's see. I can try something
here. That damn fire breath does.
Usoon likes a good fight.
Usoon isn't quite a regular common dragon, but
Common dragon?
well, common as in they are most commonly seen in Barsave. Western dragons.
All right.
But we're clear of those wyvern, right?
Yes. All right. Creation mode off. NPC. Let's see, target with all of my token actions aren't there. Oh well.
Yeah.
I can't do my test if they're not working.
Is it necessary?
No. I know I can do a test with them. Attack, bite, target Usoon.
Yes, I'm sure that would be effective.
Well, they might get lucky and get a couple bites in. Like I said, he likes a good fight.
Yep. No, it's not even applying
the
that.
Yellow Jungle is pretty much just a hunting ground for him. Let's see. Second edition was the last book of dragons.
Yeah, none of them are working, so.
They don't like you.
No.
Great dragon, great dragon, great dragon, great dragon. There we go. Average physical defense is 26. Average attack rating 28. Average damage 40 for a bite, 38 for a claw. Can cast 5 spells per round, make 5 attacks per round.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
And that's not including karma, which typical karma step is 18, and he's got 50 of them.
So yeah, they all go tumbling to the ground, and there's the occasional gout of flame from the jungle back there, but you quickly lose sight as you all get into sync on how to get the ships moving at their presumably cruising speed. If there's like a turbo boost or whatever, you guys haven't found that yet. But eventually they do seem to be moving a little quicker than your ship, but it's really hard to tell. Being larger, it throws off the scale of motion.
Do we need to pick up our ship?
Your ship is in the Dragon Mountains.
Yeah, we didn't bring our ship. We came on a different ship.
The question is, do we need to pick it up, right? Do we need to go to where our ship is? Or do we?
Oh, I mean, that's where we're delivering these, so yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, hold on. I think the translation is not clear. The ship that we came on, do we need to pick it up?
No, because there was another tanker on that ship.
The Swift anchor already left a while ago, I think.
Yeah, they probably left without us, right? Because they were only going to stay for a couple of days anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're well gone.
Yeah, but that was the question, not where
Yeah, it's fine. We figured it out. Yeah, they're gone. So we're just flying these all the way there.
Yeah, the plan was go back to the Dragon Mountains, pick up anybody else and presumably Omasu, and then return to Throal. And also get your ship back.
Wait, did we ever name our ship? I remember arguing about names, but I don't know if we ever named it. Anyway.
I don't know.
I thought we did. I don't know who wrote it down though.
I don't remember.
Didn't we come up with like a Zephyr or something?
Don't remember.
Don't know.
All right, I'll check my notes. But anyway, yeah, heading.
Just
But yeah,
ask
so
Chad.
after a while, you do have to land. It's a lot harder to find a spot to land something this big, but it can be done. Just not all in the same spot. So you kind of have to scatter, probably a couple 100 yards in between ships.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, it's going to be difficult to keep a watch on all these things, but hopefully animals around here will just stay away from the ships.
Yes, you guys do still feel like being watched, right? You have that crawling skin sensation, like somebody's staring at you, but animals tend to stay away. Nothing seems to approach that you know of. So, maybe something's keeping them away, maybe not. It's hard to say.
Okay.
No, there is something keeping it away. Bunch of ships that smell like wyvern shit.
This is
too.
fair.
Yeah.
I forgot the advantages of wyvern shit.
Most, small critters aren't going to get too close to that.
Most medium critters also will not get too close to that.
No.
The very large ones, maybe.
Maybe.
All right.
Yeah, but the very large ones are going to be able to see what we are, and then they'll still approach us. They're just not going to think we're wyverns anymore.
All right. So then the next day, I need to update my days here so I don't lose track. And you guys need to plot a course.
Oh, we have bigger ships.
All right. So really don't want to be seen, not by anyone who likes Throal, and really don't want to be seen by anyone of the Twilight Peaks.
That's kind of a problem.
I mean, isn't Contention friendly to Thera?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we don't have to skirt Contention. We don't have to be careful about skirting Contention, but we still have to be careful about Travar. We still have to be careful about the Twilight Peaks.
Now, there is also the fact that there are 4 of you, so there could be a strength in numbers sensation, where anybody that might attack a lone Theran ship might leave 4 of them away, or leave 4 of them alone.
Very, very true.
Maybe. Although I'd be concerned that anyone who knew what they were doing, anyone who got close enough to get a look at us would tell that these aren't fully crewed Theran ships.
Right.
Yeah.
But if we came across the Troll Sky Raiders again.
And also, I'm just concerned that Skyders are just crazy enough to attack us anyway. But yeah, I mean, I think going around the Twilight Peaks seems like for sure the play, which then puts us towards being spotted by some of the river settlements. But hopefully we can just, fly low, fly casual, and get past them and get to the Dragon Mountains without needing to get too much trouble. But yeah, we just have to make.
We want to avoid the river if we can.
I mean, actually, we've got dwarven crews on these things. Could we just fly at night, land during the day?
You can do that.
I mean, we won't be able to see, but they should be just fine. And then that should it should make it a lot harder for anyone to notice us.
Another option, since these are stone ships, you could also go south and skirt Death Sea.
Yeah.
Oh, they can land in Death Sea?
No, but they can fly over it safer than wooden ships can.
I see.
Is there anywhere to land in Death Sea?
There's a few
Yeah, but
outcroppings
they probably don't
and
want
yeah.
I think we'd have trouble getting areas to land 4 ships together out there. That's the only issue there.
I mean, there's like mining airships and stuff that are made of stone out there.
Yeah. So there's probably
but we don't want to meet anyone. We don't want to meet Therans because they'll know what's up. We don't want to meet Barsavians because they'll fucking attack us, I guess. Well, if they can, if they think they can. Yeah, I don't know. I think our best bet is probably just head across the plains, avoiding the Twilight Peaks, because also going towards Death Sea would require us going over the Twilight Peaks somewhat. And then we just fly at night while we're going near the river settlements. And then land, try to get some cover during the day.
Well, if we go by the river, by the Belarus Mountains, all the way south, and just go and skirt the mountainsides, we're going over plains, we're barely getting close to the Twilight Peaks, and then we're over the Death Sea.
Yeah, but there's a lot of communities there that hate Thera.
Yeah. That might be tricky. The less communities, the better.
Well, don't forget, the only other way is to go by the Twilight Peaks with the armada of troll sky raiders that we know about.
No, we can go like through the plains in the middle and then
right through the
around past Contention.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
we ran into the troll sky raiders.
No, you ran into those like down over here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a little risk, but we only have to cross by 1 mood, I hope. Yeah, I mean, they're sky raiders. They fly, they go wherever the hell they want. You can really run into them pretty much anywhere along this trip, but flying over their home is just taunting them. All right. Well, I mean, this seems like about as safe a plan as we're gonna get.
Yeah, the flying at night, I think, is a good idea. It makes it harder to figure out what kind of ships they are.
So like that, roughly?
Yeah, that looks good to me.
All right. Let's see, found it. You spent 2 days. You spent 2 days digging traps and stuff. On the 3rd day, 9th, the 10th, okay. It's the 8th. When you wake up in the jungle and start your way out, it is the 8th.
Yeah, once we're actually out of the jungle and into the plains, we can start flying at night, I think, right? Or do you want to wait till we pass the Twilight Peaks?
I mean,
I don't think it really
matters.
Yeah,
I don't think it really matters whether we're doing the night or day while we're crossing the plains, but we just got to make sure we're flying at night while we're passing by Travar.
Yeah. Airships basically travel 14 hours, so you can do most of that at night. There's still going to be a few hours of light on either end, probably.
That's fine.
Point out that trolls see in the dark just as well as dwarves.
Okay. Because there are 4 of you, it is mostly uneventful.
No one's going to mess with us.
No, few things want to mess with you. A few things see you, And you guys can watch down on the ground. I don't know how high or low you're flying.
I would imagine higher is better in this case.
Okay, yeah, probably. So you can't really make out people. You can make out cities that you're passing or settlements off in the distance. There are a few airships that you see in the distance, but none of them seem to be crossing your path or heading in the same direction that you're heading.
Mm-hmm.
On the
A boring trip is a good trip.
second day since leaving the jungle, you're right about here.
Okay.
When you notice, Kinsey notices something in the distance. It
Ahead
looks,
of us?
yes, ahead of you, and it is coming towards you.
We have company.
Need a description here.
Don't forget to get your karma back.
That's true, but I'm hoping in this time we've had time to discuss with the dwarves whether or not they actually know how to fire a goddamn fire cannon.
Yes, they do.
Okay, that's good for me since I don't have missile weapons.
No, we'll say for the moment anyway, firing a fire cannon needs air sailing. Or half magic for air sailors or sky raiders.
Nice.
Question. Why don't we have a fire cannon on ours yet?
Yours is too small.
I'll make it fit.
See, he gets it.
All right, yeah. So what do we see?
I will tell you in a moment. I will describe it anyway in a moment. All right. This one. When Kinsey sees it, because Kinsey usually does scouting.
Yep.
Off in the distance, it looks like, and it's probably just to the edge of where you can actually make it out. It looks like a name giver, probably a human or an elf, with large, dark feathered wings sprouting from its back, and it seems to be flying towards you.
Oh, so it's a person.
Yes, it almost looks angelic.
Oh.
And then when it gets to, I would assume you guys slow the ship, maybe?
Yeah, guys. Yeah, there's like an angelic figure coming. What?
Hey, do we break for those? Is that what's the etiquette here? Don't know enough. Sure.
Yeah, let's slow down. Yeah, let's not upset this thing.
All right, so you guys slow down.
Probably just a wizard, but.
And it seems to be flying towards you. And then when it gets to about 40 yards away, the nice angelic visage kind of fades away, and it looks like a gaunt humanoid with you can see the skeleton underneath the really thin flesh that's covered in blisters and boils.
Hack, is that a friend of yours?
And yeah, Hack may make a half magic.
Yep. Yeah, I was trying to think of what spellcaster it is that makes wings to fly that aren't made of metal, and it's like horror. Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's a horror that we took a fight to in that cave way back when. It
God.
now has wings. Fuck me running.
17.
Oh yeah, it's a horror construct, particularly nasty one. They generally cause feelings of sadness and helplessness. Yeah.
So, is this where we use the fire cannons?
It's kind of a small target. It might be difficult to line it up, but yeah, I would love to use a fire cannon.
Fire cannon points forward. It is coming from the forward.
Yes. So
Just get your nose pointed at it and fire.
Sounds like a shot for the Sky Raider to me.
Dodge all of them.
Who wants
well,
to
we have-
fire the fire cannon?
that'd be our person who's actually can do it properly.
Are these things one shot per fire kernel, or do they get multiple shots per fire kernel?
Yes.
Well, let me know when we can engage.
We'll say 1 shot for now.
All right. Well, we have 3 shots.
And it is conveniently enough in front of your ship.
Arca, take a shot.
So we need 2 rolls. Somebody has to pilot the ship to make sure they line it up, and then somebody can fire. So the dwarves are piloting it.
Yeah. So dwarves should...
Target number will be an 8.
Dear.
No, yeah, an 8. 6 normally, 8 extra. Oh yeah,
There
they
you
can
go.
line up the ship as best they think they can. And then the fire cannon. Let's
Arca,
see.
fire!
Yeah, so roll half magic plus karma probably.
You want me to do? Well, I have 5 ranks in air sailing, and my half magic.
Half magic equals your circle plus perception.
Oh, okay.
So it'll probably be air sailing for you is a skill or a talent?
Talent.
Talent, yeah. So it'll either be equal to probably most of the time, or better to do half magic.
Okay. And you said to use karma?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. You want to hit this thing?
Absolutely, use karma.
Yeah. Use karma.
Okay.
And you may choose to use either perception or dexterity, whichever is better for you.
Well, my dexterity is 15, and my
Step,
perception.
the number don't matter. Step matters.
Oh, they're both 6.
Okay,
Won't matter.
so that don't matter.
How many karma can I use?
1.
Just 1, probably.
Unless you have another.
Okay.
Any other sailor could use 2.
Well, the thing of it is this is one of the times where it's not like you can use 0 or 1. It's like, how many karma?
Yeah.
Oh, you can configure all your talents and skills to have a max karma.
Is this a throwing weapon with a size equal to his one-handed size limit?
No. That definitely hits the physical defense. Plus 1 for
1 extra hit.
plus 1 extra success.
Nice.
Now damage for a fire cannon.
Hoping for enough.
Yeah. I closed my damn PDF. Yeah, because we don't have rules for fire cannons yet or siege weapons, so.
Oh, really? They don't have rules?
Yeah,
there might be
really
some
used.
in previous editions, but I'm not going to hunt for them just yet. So let me look and see what a... we will say step 20 damage with another step 20 fire.
Ooh.
That's almost as good as my sword. When I'm charging using 2 karma and a desperate blow charm.
How do I roll that, or do you want to roll that?
You can use the macros, roll public, or on your character sheet.
There's just a D20 icon on the top right, and you can just click that.
Yeah.
Just say the steps.
Okay, so you said that was step 20?
Yeah, step 20 for the impact, and then 20 again for the fire.
I thought you said it was 25 for the fire.
No, 20 each.
Oh.
Well, I can normally apply a karma to my damage. Can I apply a karma to my damage?
Sure. Only one of them, though.
Okay, so...
Because technically it's all part of the same damage.
I feel like I want to put it on the fire, so I'm going to save it.
How?
Huh?
Did you just roll really, really terribly on it?
Well, how do you roll a 0?
Yeah, I don't think it's rolling right. That's not rolling right.
That is 1d20 plus 1d8
0
plus
D12.
1d6.
No, it's rolling zeros.
Yeah, but it rolled 1 on the
1d20.
d20,
Oh, I see.
1 on the d8,
And a
4 on the
That's
d6.
just an absolute garbage tier
Yeah, it was a
roll.
terrible
Okay.
That is a
Hopefully you do better
horrible
on-
roll.
Yeah, hopefully you do better on the fire.
Impressively bad.
God dang it.
I'm glad I didn't waste karma on that. See, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's better. All right, so 45. Yeah, so you hit it. It doesn't look like it's destroyed, but it definitely, with that, decides it's going to go elsewhere.
Well, as long as I knocked it the hell out, because it is falling out of the sky, and I don't have to worry about killing it then.
Yeah, that's definitely a wound. Let's see.
I guess I could technically attack it too. but I don't know if I
Knockdown
want to get that
is...
close.
If you went into melee with it, yes.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to get that close to it.
Probably not.
Yeah, this is probably a terrible idea.
Let's see. So
Yeah, it goes around
45 minus 8 is what, 37? So it needs to make a knockdown test against a DC 27.
You can knock it out of the air.
Well, I'm just saying the fall damage will probably kill it.
Mhm.
I mean, it's high enough up, I imagine.
Yeah, it'll recover before it.
it'll
lands.
recover before it lands, but it'll at least knock it away long enough for us to get out of here.
What the hell? Oh, I had an apostrophe
Yeah, I
after
was
it.
about to say, you're rolling a D0 now.
Here's that roll. It rolled a 1. So obviously that means, rule of 1. That fucker plummets to the earth.
Oh, it rolled 2 1s.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it's plummeting, and
And
when it recovers, it's
we
not
pick up
interested
speed.
anymore.
That's good. Yeah, we fly as fast away from this thing as possible.
But yeah, while it was in the area,
Oh, it has an effect.
yeah, you guys were starting to feel very, very emotionally distressed and upset and hopeless.
Oh,
That's why I fired the cannon. I was
Yeah.
upset.
It always cheers me up.
Yeah, the
Okay.
cannon cheers people up. All right.
It was like, for we who are about to die, salute you. Blam! Oh, damn, I hit it.
You who are about to die, get fucked.
So the rest of the time, it takes 3 more days. You do return to the Dragon Mountains.
Okay, cool.
And it's almost time
Hey,
now.
Whoever has cartography or whatever, mark on a map where the hell we shot that thing out of the sky so we don't go back over there with our regular ship.
It was somewhere in that area.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
well, I know it probably had a
It's,
pretty good look at some of us, and I don't want it to be like, oh, it's you fuckers again. Oh, and you don't have your big cannon.
That's fine.
It probably moved on.
Yeah. Seeking easier prey.
Right,
So you
doesn't
guys
lock
have
fireball.
wyvern tails.
Yes.
I
And
don't know
scales.
what you wish to do with the wyvern tails.
You can sell those, right?
You can.
Yeah, we'll sell those. What do we want to do with the scales? Do you guys, anybody here need the armor, or do we just sell them to somebody who might, use them for whatever they want to do with them?
What kind of armor does Hack have? You want some nice armor?
We can't hear you. I think you're muted.
Oh, I don't want anything made of the wyvern scales.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, we do deal with dragons a lot, so we might not want to have any of us equipped with this.
True.
But yeah, we can probably sell those too.
Do we want to sell them here in the dragon city?
Maybe
Well,
let's save
actually,
until we get back to
an
Barter
idea-
Town.
There is an idea I have. I just don't know how well it would be effective as we line the inside of our ship with it.
Is what?
Well, scales would technically be extra armor.
Did you say line the inside?
Yeah, because, well, if
Our
something
ships are like
pierces the
way
hull-
bigger than this thing.
Yo.
No, our ship, not these ships, our ship.
Yeah, it's still bigger than the wyvern.
Well, it's also stone. I don't know how well you can armor stone with scales.
Yeah,
But-
I don't know if that
Yeah.
would be really effective.
Okay. I was just thinking if something pierced it, then it would have to go through it too.
I think if something pierces the stone, you're going to get some cracks. You got some bigger problems there.
Yeah, the
Oh, boy.
armor of the ship is probably better, and you'd only take the higher, so.
Well, anyway, yeah, I guess we'll just sell that as well as the tails and this manticore tail, which price 190 silver. I have written down.
I am pretty happy with my fernweave. I just need it forged. I would like to replace the fern desk with like a crystal buckler.
Oh, I know exactly where you can get one of those.
You know a guy.
Well, no, remember I picked one up last time.
Yeah, you managed to find someone who got really lucky. You managed to find someone who had exactly what you were looking for.
Yeah.
You know a guy. Wait, that's just 17 times 50.
Yeah, I was doing the math.
Oh, okay. I thought you were rolling like a step 17 times 50. But no. It's weird that it's
I
saying.
wonder if that'll work.
Sure will. Appreciate that.
What
Those
is
dice
that?
explode.
No,
14 is 28. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So you can
right.
do the times with the roll itself. I did the roll separately, and then
So that meteor that we didn't see coming just crashes into the whole armada and wipes it out.
Yeah.
all right. So selling the tails, and you can sell the hides too, if you wish. Omasu is still here. Several of his merchants are here. They are discreet enough that they can deal with things and not
Agitate somebody.
agitate somebody. Yes.
Quick question before we sell. Would I actually be able to wear that or no?
Where what?
Yeah,
The scales.
you can make
If it's worked, yeah.
Would it be better than what I have?
What do you have?
It's 8 and 1. It's pretty impressive, but it's not threaded like your.
Yeah. It's
Also
8.
got a 3 initiative penalty.
Yep.
Well, and also I think more relevantly, it specifically in the description says that dragons sometimes get angry at people who wear wyvern skin armor.
Oh, okay. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, sell it.
Yeah.
Somebody who doesn't meet dragons regularly should have.
Now the crazy ass centipede armor. You could do something with that.
I don't remember if we recovered anything for the centipedes.
Did we just had some meat from the centipede, I think, and we ate it.
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't have anything
covered anything else from the extra from the.
Well, I thought we took off some of the armored.
No, I don't think so. No, I didn't do anything with the centipede.
Yeah, they didn't have anything worth for armor.
And I sort of shredded its body afterwards because I was really, really mad at it. So
all right, so you can get 190 for the manticore tail, 850 for the wyvern tails and hide.
All right,
not bad.
So that's 1040. And then we get paid for the job too, right?
Yes, you get paid for the job. Oh, they paid you up front, didn't they?
I think they only paid us half up front.
It was
because there's no way they'd be dumb enough to pay us the whole amount up front.
Whoa, was it 3,000 silver each up front, or was that?
It was 3,000 silver total. Each.
Oh, 3,000 silver total. Wait.
Each person, 3,000 silver.
Okay.
Not any upfront. It was all given up front.
Okay, and we also just got 2 air coins. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, did I spend that all? Did I spend that all already? Oh yeah.
The air coins.
I still got.
We went shopping.
Yeah. I went shopping. Also, I just realized I had most of my silver was in earth and water coins, so that's why I was confused by how much I had.
Yes. Oh, everybody should.
And we also circled up.
That weren't here then. I added your money in the proper coinage area.
Oh, I think I forgot to put my money in because I don't see it.
I was here for that part.
I got that.
I only got a lot of silver.
Yeah, I know I added it for hack.
Yeah. Considering it says I only have 360, I'm getting a feeling I did not put it in there.
I have 3,000 silver, but I think that's because I was here when we was laid out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was here when we got paid too, and I spent it on what was it? The cure disease potions and the halt illness potions.
Yeah, everybody got 25 earth and or water coins, a mixture of however many you want of each, and then 500 silver pieces.
Oh, that's
I
definitely
got paid up front.
Okay. Yeah. I forgot about the coins. Okay. Yeah. All right. Paid in advance. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, the air coins were for fuel for the ship.
All right.
And then the offer still stands. If there's anything you wish to purchase while we are still here, we are offering a 20% discount.
And that was on
Do they have a crystal
blood charms
buckler?
and healing aids?
Just about anything.
Oh, just anything. Anything you say.
Crystal buckler. Yes, they do have a crystal buckler.
Sold.
40 silver to the pale one.
Okay, do we want to replenish our booster wound? And
I mean, we're still stocked. We got 22 booster potions, 12 salves of wound closure, and 11 healing potions. Like, we're kind of loaded.
Yeah.
Blood charms. Now, we could throw a couple extra desperate blow charms in here. Can always use more blood charms. until you start depatterning.
I
and
do
then
need to replace my absorb below 1. How much is that?
those are 100.
Yeah, with the discount, 80.
Okay, and how much damage, or what is the damage from them? Blood damage.
So 2 blood damage, then it absorbs 12 damage when activated.
And yeah, once it's gone, you can then heal those 2 damage again.
I forgot to do this.
Now we just need forgings.
Oh, let's do some other bookkeeping here. Hold on. Leaving the jungle. So on the 10th, you fought the Gloomwing. On the 13th, you arrived.
And I do want the spell recovery.
Alright, so the 23 is when you were at the Frozen Care. Alright, so Kothar, you may do some item histories.
What is up and ready to go?
Oh, we do have... yes, we have some things that we recovered from the Shrouded Mountain. Or the...
Yeah.
Slumbering Mountain, that was it. Speaking of which, I have some damaged plate armor to sell that we recovered from the Slumbering Mountain. So how much is that going to be worth?
Damaged plate?
Yeah, damaged plate armor recovered from Slumbering Mountain.
They'll give you, let's see, 20%, 600 silver?
600? Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Alright, so what is Kothar's item history?
6.
6, okay. Poison Ivy. The Heart of Fortune is not yet at a 6.
Alright, we can start with that one.
Okay, it is now at a 6. Alright, as a simple action, the owner may use Siphon Karma up to, maybe it was at a 6. This is already revealed, I think. Siphon Karma up to half rank times per day, round down. You may regain up to half rank Karma at the cost of taking 1 point of strain per Karma point regained. The strain may not be prevented. If you declare to use this ability before making an attack, you may also regain an additional point of Karma per wound inflicted on your target. Yeah, I think that was already known. So next on the list would be the spear, I think. So I will go with that roll for the spear. The spear was up to rank 3.
Yep.
And then you got a 26. So 14, 19, 24. You got 3 more ranks, so you get it up to 6. Rank 4. The owner gains +1 bonus to initiative. Rank 5. Key knowledge. You must learn for what historic assault the spear was crafted. As a effect, you can use crystal defense ability as a simple action. For 2 strain, the spear glows a pale blue and the owner gains +2 to physical and mystic defense until the end of the round. And then rank 6, the owner can use crystal attack ability as a free action. For 1 strain, the spear glows bright red and the owner gains a +3 bonus to damage tests with the spear. The spear glows a bright red when this bonus is in effect.
Nice.
Let me make those add here. All right. Heart is at a 6. Spear is at a 6. Next on the list looks like Crystal Ringlet.
That might be interesting to hack, but not ready to thread it.
It's probably something for the Obsidian's fall.
23.
Yeah.
I wonder I'm not finding it. I'm looking under the wrong name. All right, you knew that.
Because of living armor.
You knew that up to 3. Actually, it looks like you knew that up to 4.
Mm-hmm.
So, rank 5, key knowledge. You must learn who was the first owner. Effect. You may use Lattice Ward ability as a free action. After the wearer is hit by an attack, but before damage is determined, you may spend a karma point stored in the armor to add that karma die to either physical or mystical armor. When you use that ability, a lattice of magical energy appears where the attack will hit immediately before the impact. It may be used a number of times per round equal to the thread rank. And then for 6, the mystical armor becomes 7. All right, there were 2 other items that you found in the frozen care. Another spear and a medallion.
Oh, that's right. Those are nude, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, we have new items. Exciting.
We'll start with the medallion.
The worm stingers. Damn it.
16.
All right, I gotta find it. $16. All right. You get rank 1. You must learn the name of the medallion. Deed. There are deeds involved. It is also journeyman tier. 2 threads. The deed is the owner must return the medallion to its original state by removing it from the troll-sized backing plate and stringing it on a chain crafted by a windling.
Oh.
And the effect is the owner
Lindsay.
gains +1 to Mystic Defense.
Interesting.
And the chain doesn't have to be sized for a windling, just crafted by a windling.
Right. Sorry, I don't do chains.
No, you do. When you rip out the heart, you take out the aortas. And
just
thus,
make a chain
they
out of
cut
that.
off the aortas, and we have a chain of veins.
Oh.
It does not specify that your chain has to be metal.
Oh dear.
A fleshy chain. Okay, we'll see if that works. But first, we gotta find the name of it first. So.
This is true, and the tear says already been taken off the back of whatever.
All right, I guess we have a spear now, right?
Yeah, let me format this real quick.
It is the spear of wyvern slaying. All you have to do is throw the spear once, and it will slay all wyverns in an area. Here's a question: Can thread items get jealous of each other?
No.
Yeah. Like I thread one of these spears, it's like I don't like that aggression.
All right, spear next.
15.
15. Its Mystic Defense is a 12. Okay, so this one, maximum threads 2. This one's tier is Journeyman. Doesn't look like there's any deeds to it. Rank 1. The owner must learn the name of the spear. The effect. The spear is damage step 6. It becomes immune to damage from fire and from the effects of spells or abilities that damage it. This latter property also keeps the spear from splintering when leveled against an opponent when making charging attacks.
Hey.
That sounds like the anti-maxim spear. Or did I hear that wrong?
I mean, if it means I don't need to roll to get Wait. Does this avoid like that stupid thing where like you have a chance of getting knocked off every time you do a charging attack with a lance or spear?
That is still there, but you roll your charging talent to avoid that.
See, that is true, but I don't trust the dice, and I don't like rolling on my turn from something I did to see if I fall down on their turn. So, like, that just seems like you're just asking for trouble. I don't care how good your roll is. But anyway.
It could be interesting if we learn more about what it does, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean,
it's worth keeping it around to do the research and find out what it does.
But I'm not itching to switch weapons to a spear with.
No. But we will see what else it has. It could be really
for sure.
interesting later.
Well, what are you using right now? A sword, right?
Yeah. See, swords. When you do charging attacks with those, which actually I just realized. Forgetting about that earlier, you roll to see if you drop the weapon every time you make a charging attack. With spears, you roll to see if you get knocked down every time you make a charging attack.
So what you're saying is you haven't been failed to check to see if you dropped your sword the 500 million times you've charged something.
Sorry, what was that?
You haven't been rolling.
You haven't been rolling to see if you drop it, right?
Yeah, I completely forgot about it. Slipped my mind until just now.
I'm just pointing out that as far as I know, Maxim has never actually been in combat dismounted.
Oh no, he was dismounted once when he rolled a rule of 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Fighting.
I don't remember.
It
was very early on,
though.
That
was very early on, if I recall.
Yeah, back in Besida, probably.
All right, so that's those.
You were still getting used to it. It's fine. We understand.
All right. Well, I'm just going to add on 2 more Desperate Blow Charms because honestly, the just use Desperate Blow Charms every time you attack strategy seems to be going very well.
Especially if you add it to your charge, right?
Oh yeah, it's real good.
Let's see. You could make 1 more roll now for the things that aren't yet at 6.
So is it 3 more rolls, basically?
Yeah, it looks like the crystal ringlet, the spear, and the medallion. So 3 more rolls.
There you go. Yeah,
that's gonna put me up to 25 blood magic damage, but I regret nothing. What is the point of having 19 toughness if you don't get some mileage out of it, right?
There you go.
Yeah. We'll start with, I guess, start at the top.
All right, crystal ringlet. 22. Wait.
Or is the ringlet the lattice?
Yeah, the ringlet's the lattice. I didn't update that. You got that to 6.
Mm-hmm.
So, spear or medallion?
Spear.
All right, for the spear, that is enough for 1 more? Nope, more than 1 more. That is 3 more ranks on the spear.
Nice.
All right, so rank 2. Owner gains +1 to initiative. Rank 3, the owner must learn the name of the spear's creator. Gains +1 rank to wound balance. The spear becomes extremely resilient. Tremendous force can bend but not break. Even the strength of a dragon twisting the spear in its talons cannot harm it.
Oh, okay.
And rank 4, the spear is damage step 7.
So it's
starting to get interested in that spear now.
It's an unbreakable spear.
I mean, that's interesting. I'm not.
Nothing in it jumped, is what you're saying. Like jumped at you is like that's really cool.
I mean, I haven't currently been in danger of any of my weapons being snapped by a dragon. It hasn't come up so far. I mean, it might, but.
All right, and the medallion next.
Nope.
That'd be probably a no.
No.
That's a medallion.
It's a fancy medallion. It's fine.
Yeah, that doesn't learn anymore. Okay. I do believe that is all of the items.
And did we get some days of training in, or no?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not while we were flying.
Not while you were flying.
Yeah.
And then we will end there.
We'll
Ooh.
get those items added into the list, right?
Which items?
The 2 new identified ones, the medallion and the.
They are. Oh, I didn't.
And we need a name for today.
I don't know, warved them, damn near wrecked them.
The wyvern pit.
There's
Alright.
a wyvern in the hole in the jungle in the.
How to trap your wyvern?
Oh, we did just leave the other body just sitting in the hole, didn't we? We never did anything with that thing. We just left it in the hole. It's other creatures will get a meal. It's fine.
Oh man, what?
Technically, we knocked out wyverns 4 times this session.
We did.
Wervin, where?
3 were
No
the same
fly-
wyvern, but that's
No
okay.
fly zone.
No fly zone. I like
That
it.
actually works pretty well considering what we did.
Yeah,
to
that works.
too.
I like it. No fly zone. Let's do it.
All right. This time. $6,500.
Ooh, nice.
Damn.
And got a lot done.
Yep, you completed a first step of a major task.
That's true.
And also, took out a couple wyverns. This is,
And had a very good plan in doing so. So we were hardly injured. Well, most of us were.
Except for Arca, who manages to find a way to get 2 wounds anytime we do anything.
Yes.
Hey, I only got 1 wound this time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, better than average.
All right, no
And-
fly
and-
zone.
And please
6,
note, those
13.
centipedes decide to fuck me the hell up. You win in this bait, and you did your job very well. Say, Sky Raiders aren't exactly known for going, I am well armored. Don't hit me.
There's nothing stop you from flying, from jumping from the sky on crystal plate.
Yeah, there is. My initiative.
Your initiative.
Well, and also your budget. We can't afford crystal plate.
All right, career totals for everybody should be 49,000.
Yep.
49,000? Oh wait, okay, yeah, there's. All right.
Going to end the stream. As far as I know, the 24th, or the 25th, I think is bad for me.
Oh.
Yeah, we're doing a event that weekend.
We're not doing anything till the 9th then?
Looks like it, unless anybody can free up like the 2nd. But yeah, the 9th is the next scheduled one for that.
Yeah. I should be free on the 2nd though, so. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah, I should be able to do that.
I don't know if I'll be free on the 2nd. It all depends on my other gaming group.
Oh, that's right, because you do the other group like off week, right?
Yeah, like next week I might be okay. I'm not sure yet because nobody has said anything yet. But because I was on vacation over Labor Day weekend, we didn't game. But same notes, one of the guys at the house tested positive for COVID, so
Ugh.
I don't know if they're going to have anybody next week or not.
All right. Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night.